into preparation. So our start gates are again using the cup system. We are going to have a 200-meter race. Teams are a little bit early, and I think that Hammerhead looks like they just need a little bit more of a warm-up.
Well, good. And Kerry, just for the benefit of our spectators here, just a little description on the cut system as to how this works.
So this is a hydraulic system that is controlled by the starter, and basically she either has a foot pedal or a hand pedal where when she says go, they push this button and it drops the gates, and it's all controlled by a hydraulic system underneath the water. These systems are not cheap, but it is the fairest way to give all Dragon Boat teams a fair start.
And what was that dollar figure you threw out with regard to the cost of the systems?
This system with installation is close to over $100,000. These systems are not cheap. And like we used it in Thailand, it was interesting. We had a hydraulic system failure on one of our gates. And the Thai Navy came out, and the diver just jumped in with free mask, murky water, and he replugged the holes into the one gate. He did it within about a 10-minute window, and that was kind of amazing.
Okay, quick question, and again, are these systems custom made for the particular course?
No, these are common systems that you'll see around the world for rowing, actually. And these cups can be lowered or raised in accordance to the type of boat that are used on the start line. Because the Dragon Boat head sits a little bit higher, they can shift the cups a little higher. One of the difficult things with Dragon Boaters is some Dragon Boaters come into the gates hot, i.e. a little too fast. And these heads are not as forgiving, so the head nose hits the cup, and then the head rises above the cup and gets caught. In Thailand, for example, we had heads being ripped right off, and the officials actually had to go in there and actually reset the head for the Dragon Boat. So we asked all teams, as they approach these type of boot system or cups, that they stop and ask the last two benches to pedal up slowly and gently. What's even worse about these is when there's a crosswind. It is very hard to bring a boat straight into a cup system when there is a crosswind.
No, the crosswind, and I don't think we have much of a crosswind today coming in from the northwest, but and again, I know the crosswind is certainly is something that many of the steers do not look forward to, but again, it looks quite mild today. The water is fairly calm this morning as we get ready. We're about 7 minutes away.
Yeah, we're about 7 minutes, and teams are still getting a little bit anxious on the start line. They've been sitting a little too long, and all 4 teams have been asked to proceed with a loop lap. A loop lap gives them time to just get themselves ready and prepared versus sitting idle for minutes. We look down here at the docks here, Tony. What do you see?
Okay, down here at the dock, my God, we've got a lot of paddlers out this morning. How are you? Time to wave? Looking good, so we're alive and kicking.
Hey, we got Andy and RC down here. Who else do we have down here cheering on their teams? It looks like we got 22 down here looking and cheering on their teams. These are the young athletes who wake up early because they usually have a university to go to. They're up and early. You can see all the adults are still sleeping under their tents.
Okay, by show of hands, did everybody sleep well last night? Okay, I'm sure they did.
These guys have partied well in.
Party?
Yeah.
My gosh.
So this white shirt with the green and yellow stripe, I believe that's NDRC.
NDRC, right?
Yeah, yeah.
New Dragons Racing Club.
Who's this? The one in the red? They're waving at us.
Okay, we just need to take a look. I think.
Who do you think that is?
Okay,
They're going to give us a sign. Who do you think this team is? And they're showing it to us.
Okay, this.
Leftian. Did I say that right? No. This one.
Leviathan. Okay, I've got the thumbs up. Leviathan.
There you go. And then we've got the green team. Who do you think that is?
Oh, the green team. Oh, they were. They did it about UT. No, green team. Just hang on a second here.
We're looking at these teams, and that's how we recognize which team belongs to which team based on their team jersey.
Anybody from the Immortals, Maelstrom, out on the dock? I think we may have a few.
Yeah, we'll get to know them over the next couple of days for sure. We'll get down and get their jerseys as their souvenirs. Teams are being repositioned back into their lanes, and we'll bring you the race just momentarily. Okay, so you're killing the discussion quickly. You're saying the day, and we'll bring you the race, and I wasn't done trying to
I think at this point we've got 28.
Hey, we're getting up there.
Live this morning. Good morning.
But don't forget, on the West Coast right now, it's like 5:57 a.m.
Well, we'll have the dedicated fans with it this morning. They'll be up. They'll be up. Good morning.
Good morning. Right behind us, we have Barb Michaels from the USDBF. How are you doing, Barb?
Good morning, Carrie. How are you?
Wonderful. You're going to help me call this first race.
It's a great day for dragon boating.
In race number 39, we have them on the start line. Who's in lane number 1?
Lane number 1, we have Liquid Prim.
And third lane.
Immortals Maelstrom.
And third and fourth.
True North Hammerheads.
And fifth.
NDRC.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Their race is going. And who's in first right now, Barb?
I can't see. I got a body in front of me.
It's True North Hammerheads. It's True North. And that's our technician that's in front of us. That's okay. We got True North in lane number 5. In second is lane number...
Lane number 2.
Excellent. In third is lane number...
Lane number 6.
And in fourth is lane number...
Lane number
3.
3.
Thanks a lot, Barb. Coming to the finish line. It's going to be 6, 4, or no, 5-4.
Yeah.
5 coming in. It's going to be
NDRC.
lane 5. And lane 5 it is...
NDRC.
NDRC.
Followed by...
Lane number 4, which is True North Hammerhead.
And third.
Lane number 2, which is Liquid Liprim.
And then for fourth, unofficially...
Unofficially, we have Immortals Maelstrom.
Thank you very much, Barb. Are you guys having a good time with your officials here?
We are having a great time. This is the first time that the U.S. and Canada are having a joint championship. Hope it's the first of many.
Yes.
Next time we'll see you all in the U.S.
Which teams are you missing here that you would love to see here?
We're missing a lot of U.S. teams.
Give me 3 teams right now.
Sorry.
Give me 3 teams that should be here.
3 teams. I would say Heat.
Oh, the Heat?
Florida.
Yeah.
Yep. Shame on you, Pat Bradley. I'm calling it out right now.
Hey, Pat's a Canadian.
He is, eh?
Yeah.
Where is he?
I have no clue.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And who's the second team you would like to see here?
I want to see some of our Philly teams. We have I think we have Schuylkill Dragons here, but we should have a few more.
Oh, you're not going to say that word again. Schuylkill.
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 It's a river.
Bob Mina was trying to correct me last year about
Schuylkill.
Schuylkill. So it's something I'm learning. And what's another team?
I'm from Philly originally, so be careful.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What's the other team you're missing here?
Let's say South Breeze from California.
Hey, that's Josh.
Josh Wong.
Josh Wang, where are you, buddy?
He's
You
probably
should be
still
here.
in bed right now.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Barb, I wish you and your team the best of luck. I'm really amazed by your U.S. officiating team. They're doing an awesome job here, and we're fitting in really well with the Canadians.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for our Canadian and U.S. officials to work together, learn together, and what a great location. The weather's been perfect, knock on wood. Hopefully it stays that way for the rest of the event, and I think everybody's having an awesome time.
You and I are going to go for drinks in Ravenna?
Of course.
Deal. Thank you again, Barb. We'll be talking to you very shortly, and we'll ask you some more information about your race in Fort Dodge.
Yeah, coming up in a couple of weeks. What am I doing here?
I have no idea.
I got an event.
Let's talk.
All right, bye.
Take care.
Number 2. And for marshalling, just heads up on race number 42. We have lane number 2 running empty, lane 3 robust, lane 4 the Indy Survivors, lane 5 Dragons Abreast. This is the BCP Standard for race number 42. Heads up on race number 43, BCP and ACP in the small boats, lane 3 not abreast, lane 5 Canal Dragons ACP for race number 43.
We are racing race number 41 on the water. This is Senior D Mixed Small and Standard D2 Mixed Standard. In lane number 2, we have Sparty 70. Lane number 4, Black Card Senior D Mixed. Lane 6, Water Vipers. Again, Guan, you warrior, what race number are we up to? We are to race number 41 on the schedule. This is the race 41 starting in just a few moments. And also a quick comment from Diane Barton, we have no sound again. Perfect, we'll make sure we'll take care of that.
What are we missing, race 40? What happened to race 40?
Sorry, this is race 40 on the water.
Yeah,
Race
give it
40, Premier Mixed Standard Heat number 2. This is 3-boat heat, lane number 3, 22 Premier Mixed.
No, but we've 4 boats in the water. So what's going on here? We have 4 boats in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got Guan, I was tuning in from Australia. Go 22D. Jasmina, screen's gone black exactly at the finish and a few times during the race. These are short races, hope you fix it. Yes, we're just having some technical issues we're resolving right now with a little bit of the tech side. We'll have them resolved very shortly. We have a great crew here with Lisa and Locke, and their son Tyson's here helping us. So Tyson, keep up the good job. This is race number 40 coming to you from Welland, Ontario. In this race, we have lane number 3, 22D Premier Mix. Lane 4, NDRC Yellow. Lane 5, True North Leviathan Black. Did I say that right?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. My apologies, Leviathan. As we look on the water, officials are being given their call. We actually had 4 boats on that race, which was in small air, and we had 1 boat sneak in from another race. They've been asked to back off, and you'll see them in your view in just a moment. We have 3 boats. This is the second heat of the Premier Mixed. This one, call these heats.
Looking for race number 41, should be down to the docks. Sparta 70, this is the Senior D Mixed Small and Standard and D2 Mixed Standard. Race number 41, Sparta 70, lane 4, Blackheart Senior D Mixed, and lane 5 running empty, lane 6, the Water Vipers. For race number 42, the following boats, the BCP Standard, lane 2 empty, Robust, lane 3, Indy Survivors, lane 4, and lane 5, Dragons Abreast.
Thank you very much, Tony. Martin, thank you very much for your message. 3R are based in Trois-Rivières and Quebec, and with the 3R Dragon Boat Club. And thank you for that message, Martin. We had interviewed Stefan yesterday, and he gave us a quick update about where 3R is from. So our apologies, we did not we made a small error saying Montreal, but they are from Trois-Rivières and Quebec. So thank you again for the message. Looking at the race course, all 3 boats are on the line. This is race number 40, coming from Welland, Ontario. All 3 boats are part of the second heat of the Premier. 7 boats in this division, and we're looking for the top 4 teams to make it to the finals. The other group will go to the minor final. Jacqueline Smith, go. TNPC, go. So we're starting to see a really jump in our viewership at this point. Keep on talking, keep on sending messages. We'll do as many shout out as we can. We hope we resolve the technical issues, and it looks like the racers have been pulled off the start line. There may have been some delay in the start, so we're just trying to work through the glitches. I'll have Tony call the next set of boats to the marshalling area.
Okay, so again, we have race number 40 all set to go. We should have race number 41, and we are looking for, we need Fuda. Just looking ahead, this is for race number 44, the Senior B Mixed Standard. We need the following boats, lane 2, 22 Dragons Senior B Mixed, lane 3, Fuda Senior B Mixed, lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2, and lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed number 1, but especially Fuda Senior B Mixed, if you could please make it down to marshalling. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. And it looks like I just figured out what happened on that race. On race number 40, they're being called off the line because one of the dragon heads is broken. So they've been asked to go back to the dock, and they're actually fixing the head as we speak. So a little small delay, and we're just going to fix the head and get them back on the race. NDRC is just big in the sun, and they're looking forward to a good race here for sure. So we'll be bringing you the races in a few moments after the head gets fixed, and we look forward to your messages. And it looks like the head has been fixed. So it looked like boat number... Oh, they've raced them. This is interesting. 2 boats have raced without a head. It looks like they're going to race the broken head boat in another heat. So we've got lane number 3, 22 D Premier Mix, and then lane number 5, True North. Lane number 4, NDRC Yellow, will be raced in another race. Coming down, race number 40 is only going to be a 2-boat race. And we'll be looking for times here. In lane number 3, we've got 22. No, this is.
Well, in lane 2. Well, that.
Okay, they've put them in a wrong boat number by the looks of it. But lane number 2.
Could be Premier Mixed.
We got some mix up here.
Yeah,
They've raced another heat. I see what's happened. This is race 41 that's coming through the water. That was Sparta 70 just coming through the finish line. Lane number 4 is Blackheart Senior D Mixed with a small boat. So what they have done, from what I could sense, is race number 41 just ran. We are going to go back to race 40 with 3 boats. So to just save time, the officials have decided, because that boat had to get its head fixed, they raced 41 first. And now 40 is coming in. NDRC is looking at me like, what is going on here? I have no idea. So we are going to race number 40 now. This is your race, guys. NDRC is coming up right now. So our apologies. We just got a quick notice of a switch in the race grid. Where 41 just ran, we are now running race number 40. Music.
Okay. And we're always the last to be told.
I can figure it out. Coming your way from Welland, Ontario. The race that everyone down here is waiting for. In lane number 3, 22D Premier Mix. Lane number 4, give it up for NDRC Yellow. In lane number lane number 5, True North. How did I say that name again, Tony?
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Leviathan Black.
What does Leviathan mean?
Leviathan is a giant mythical monster, I think, or a giant mythical giant.
In what culture?
I'm not quite sure. I'm sure somebody, one of our live stream, I mean, I'll have to do a quick Google.
If somebody could tell us what Leviathan means, that would be awesome. I'm not used to this word or this character. But going back to the race, we've got 3 boats on the start line. This is race number 40. After race 40, we've got race number 42.
Race number 42, this will be the BCP, the Breast Cancer Paddler Standard. We'll have 3 boats on the water. Lane 2, running empty. Lane 3, Robust. Lane 4 from Indiana, Indy Survivors. And Lane 5, Dragons Abreast.
And the race is off. In first place, it's going to be 22D Premier Mix. In first. In second will be NDRC Yellow. In third, it'll be True North Leviathan Black. Coming to the 100-meter mark, it's still 22D Premier Mix, followed by NDRC Yellow. NDRC Yellow is losing some ground on the 22. 22 with a higher rate. First, last 50 meters, it's still 22 Premier Mix, followed by NDRC. NDRC is being caught by True North Leviathan. Coming to the finish line, it's going to be 22. 22D. It looks like it's going to be 22D. And followed by the NDRC Yellow. And third, we True North Leviathan Black. Music, please. Music.
The breast cancer paddler standard. We'll have lane number 2 running empty, lane 3 robust, all the way from London, Ontario, lane 4 from the Indy Survivors from Indiana. And again, their jerseys inspired by the Indy 500. Dragons Abreast from Toronto, one of Toronto's first breast cancer survivor teams. Looking at race number 43, heads up for the BCP and ACP Small boat. Lane number 2 running empty, lane 3 not abreast, lane 5 Canal Dragons ACP for race number 43. Heads up on race number 44, the Senior B Mixed Standard. Lane 2, 22 Dragons Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, the Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. Lane 6 running empty, the heads up for race number 44. Good luck. And again, standing by race 42, the breast cancer paddler standard. 3 boats, robust Indy Survivors and Dragons Abreast, and good luck.
Or when we move it, make sure the wire's not moving.
Music.
First touch. For your comments, we're still working through one technical bug on our camera where we're moving the camera from the start line to the finish line. As the camera moves, there is a cable that connects to our computer, which is we think is the issue. We're going to try to resolve this as soon as we can, but again, keep up the comments, feedback, we read it, and we will make the changes to make sure we're not losing the screen at the finish line. Robert, thank you. Go Indy. Love these ladies. Julie Orr, go Indy. Yes. If you're in the US and you want to put a shout out to your own race or your own team, please feel free to do so here on this chat. We would love to promote your local race in the US for sure. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what is so special about your race. If you have race fees you want to announce or you want to post a link about your races, please do so on this chat. We've got a worldwide viewing right now. We've got Ute from Germany watching these races. We've got people from Canada, US watching. So yeah, please do promote the races. We did run race 41. We are now running race number 42. Tony, we have who marshalling right now?
We have, well, we're looking ahead. We had number 44. Race number 4 should be down at marshalling. Senior B Mixed Standard. Lane 2, 22 Dragon Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. Lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed number 1. Heads up on race number 45. Premier Mixed Small and the Senior B Mixed Small as well. Lane 2 from Ottawa, Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed. Lane 3, Club Sake Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, the Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PDBC Senior B Mixed. And Lane 6 from Edmonton, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club Senior B Mixed Comp Team. That's the heads up for race number 45. And I think we're well underway for race number 42. This is the breast cancer paddler standard. And again, our 3 breast cancer survivor teams, and they are looking good.
Thanks, Tony.
On the water?
Yes, that's great. This is race number 42 on the water. Robust Indy Survivors in 4 and Dragons Abreast in 5. Coming down the race course, we're at the 100-meter mark. It is still going to be the Robust team, followed by lane number 5, Dragon Abreast, and in 3rd, the Indy Survivors. Coming to the last 50 meters, it looks like the Robust team of the BCP Standard boat is really going to take this, but look at this. I've underestimated lane 5. Dragons Abreast is now making our move. Coming to the finish line, it's going to be Robust or Dragon Abreast. Coming to the finish, it's going to be only a whisker. It's going to be unofficially a photo finish. I could not tell who won that race. That was a fight between Robust and Dragon Abreast, and coming 3rd unofficially is the Indy Survivors. Great race, everyone.
I think Robust got that. All right, race number 43 next to go. This will be the BCP Breast Cancer Paddler and the all cancer paddler small boats. Lane number 2 running empty. Lane 3 not abreast. Lane 5 from the South Niagara Canal Dragons ACP will be running in lane number 5, so only 2 boats for race number 43. Heads up again for race number 44. Again, the following team should be down at marshalling the Senior B Mixed Standard, 22D. Dragons Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And Lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. And lane number 6 again running empty. Heads up again on race number 45, the Premier Mixed and the Senior B Mixed. Lane 2, Bytown Dragons, Premier Mixed. Lane 3, Club Sake, Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, Ottawa Dragon Masters, Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PDBC Senior B Mixed. And Lane 6, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Club, EDBRC Senior B Mixed Comp Team. Heads up for race number 45. But standing by, race number 43. And we're just looking at from Kristen. Let's go Indy Survivors. I'm one of the assistant coaches and cheering on my teammates. Good luck. Mary Alice Peoples, go Indy Survivors. And the Weber, I guess SX5, go Indy. Lots of Indy fans out there, lots of love. And Mary Alice Peoples, I love my Indy team. You better believe it.
Hey Mary Peoples, why aren't you here? Why are you cheering from online? You should actually be here in Welland and part of your Indy team. So again, thank you very much for these warm messages coming from online. Who do you need to see? Oh, you need to see Locke. Forty-three on the water. Cheryl Leviathan from the Bible. In the book of Job. Thank you, Cheryl, for that comment. Leviathan is from the Bible. It's a Bible name, and it's from the book of Job. Thank you very much for the quick comment. Justin, Indy Survivors are a wonderful team. I could not say that the same way. They are an awesome team. Thank you, Justin, for that comment. This is race number 43 on the water, BCP and ACP Small. In lane number 3, it's not abreast. In lane number 5, Canal Dragons. Tyson, how are you doing today? Good. Tyson is one of our new officials here in Welland, Ontario. He is 5 years old and he knows how to do numbers. So that is awesome, Tyson. Going down to the race course, we've got 2 boats are ready to start.
I want numbers.
You like numbers. That is awesome. For those who are watching online, Tyson is actually is son of our technical advisors, of Lisa and Locke. So thank you for being here, Tyson. Coming off the race course, we've got race number 43. I think we've tried to resolve this wire issue that seeing the screen go black. We hope we solved it by now. In lane number 3, this is not abreast. In lane number 5, we've got Canal Dragon ACP. For those of you online right now, there's a break in the lane number 4, and that is because there is 2 different divisions in this race. One division is the BCP, and the other division is the ACP. Reason for the break is to give each division a fair race and without impacting the other division. The race is off. It's not abreast in first in their own division, and in lane number 5, Canal Dragon ACP in their own division. In first place in the BCP division is not abreast. In first in their own division, ACP, Canal Dragon ACP. They are racing against their own previous best times. As they come down the race course, they're not racing each other, they're racing for the best time possible. At the 50-meter mark, it's still not abreast in first. In first in the ACP division, it's Canal Dragons. They are going to be first. No questions at all. Okay, somebody hasn't figured out the joke? Yeah, they're only by themselves. Okay, coming down to the finish line, it is Canal Dragons ACP. Coming across the finish line, just ahead of the not abreast BCP team. That was an excellent, excellent race. For those online, you may be asking me right now, why is there only 10 people in a standard boat? Well, in Welland, Ontario, there is no small boats, so they've used a standard boat with the 10-person composition. Hence why we call these the small boat. Technically, it's a standard boat. Tony, Who do we have coming up in the next race? Two
Oh,
more.
next race, we've got the Senior B Mixed Standard. We'll have 4 boats on the water. Lane number 44, in the Senior B Mixed Standard. Lane 2, 22 Dragons Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And Lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed number 1. All set to go. And we should have standing by in the marshalling area race number 45, Premier Mixed in the Senior B Mixed in the small boats. Lane 2, Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed. Lane 3, Club Sake Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PDBC Senior B Mixed. And Lane 6, EDBRC Senior B Mixed comp team. But all set to go. Race number 44, the Senior B Mixed Standard. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, Tony. We have a small guest here with me. What's your name?
Annalie Thorstad.
I've heard your name before. Where are you from?
I am the secretary of the USDBF.
You are the secretary. What does that mean? That sounds like it's a big word.
I am the secretary to the board.
Yes.
So I do minutes, I keep records, and I am a point of contact for the clubs and paddlers in the US.
Excellent. And what do you love about the job?
I love being able to volunteer for the USDBF. They're a great group of people. They have a lot of really hard-working committees that do a lot of work for our paddlers, and it's been very interesting through the years.
What are challenges you have faced as a secretary of the USDBF?
I am very lucky. I don't have a lot of challenges. It's a great job. I'm actually going to be rolling off the board in March, so we'll be looking for a new secretary soon.
What skill sets do you need?
You definitely have to be organized. You definitely want to have an eye for confidentiality, and you want to make sure that you're willing to work and put in the hours needed to support the board.
How many hours do you do a month?
It really depends on the time of year, but I would highly recommend anybody who might be interested or feel that they have a skill set that would be able to enhance the board to definitely put their name forward in the fall.
What's it like working with Barb Michaels? Don't say anything.
It's wonderful.
You're just saying that because she's standing right next to us.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So you guys are looking for a new secretary. That's awesome. You live in the U.S. now, I understand. You used to be a Canadian.
I am. I'm from Northwestern Ontario, born in Atikokan.
Okay, and you went to the U.S.?
I went to Nathan Medicine Park, and now I have a small paddle facility, a training center in South Carolina.
Whoa, tell me about that.
Well, we have a number of small boats. We have dragon boats and Ba'a, Outrigger, Voyager canoe, which we brought down from Canada.
Wonderful. You're having a good time here in Welland, Ontario?
This is an absolutely beautiful venue. This is actually my first time here, and I'll definitely be back. It's beautiful.
Will you bring a team?
Absolutely. I have a collaborative team today. They are a real mismatched team from all over the States. Just paddlers that wanted to be here and be a part of this first inaugural event.
Is that called the collective?
No, it is actually Salty Sisters from Charleston, and they are paddling under Dragon Boat Charleston.
I've heard of Charleston. You guys have a race there too for dragon boating?
They do. They have a community race every May, and they have a maximum of 42 teams. It's a great fundraiser.
Emily, you want to help me with this race? We're going to call it together. So we're going to call who's first, who's second, who's third. So what it's going to look like here, this is race number 44. She's looking at a small screen.
She's as bad as me.
Lane number 2 is 22 Senior B Mixed on the line. Lane number 3 was Fuda Senior B Mixed, which is Fujao. Lane number 4 is CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And lane number 5 is CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. We have some message from Martin in French. Can you read that? Oh, no, that's not French, that's English. Paracuda is a newly formed para team based in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, the 3R Dragon Boat Club. Thank you, Martin. Just want to see if there's any other messages coming from abroad, and there's none. So we have 4 boats on race number 44, and they are off. Who's in first right now? You can tell us it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's boat number
2.
That's the 22 Senior B Mix. In second, it is lane number
3.
Fuda Senior B Mix. Who do you think is in third?
Number 4, 5.
5, senior CSDC Senior Big Mixed 1. As they come down the race course, it's 50 meters left. It's still going to be 22D Senior B Mixed. In second, it is now CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. In third, it will be CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And in fourth, Fuda's fallen off. It's now switch rolls. It's now 5, 2, 4, 3. That is in first place, unofficially, it is CSDC Senior B Mixed 1, followed by 22 Senior B Mixed, third, unofficially, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2, and in fourth, it is Fuda Senior B Mixed. Emily, how'd you like that race?
That was fantastic.
So please look for Emily at the USDBF. We thank you for being here, and we hope to see more teams at the next Can-Am Club Crew Championships. Tony, who are we coming up on the next set of races?
All right, I'm just going to take a quick break. We do have a break for the next race. Race number 46. We just simply have to go to the schedule here on the screen. Thank you, sir. And good. Thank you. Race number 46 will be, after a quick break, will be the Premier Mixed Standard Minor Final. And this promises to be quite a race. Lane number 2 will be running empty. Lane 3, the Immortals Maelstrom from Montreal. And lane 5 from Toronto, the True North Leviathan Black. So this will be a showdown between Montreal and Toronto. Well, race number 46. Looking ahead very briefly to race number 47. This will be the, just hang on a second here. This will be, hang on, we'll bring that up. Thank you, Kerry. Race number 47, Premier Mixed to Standard Minor Major Final. And this is going to be a barn burner of a race. Lane number 2, Liquid Leprem. Lane 3, True North Hammerheads. Lane 4, NDRC. Lane 5, 22 Dragons Premier Mixed. And lane number 6, NDRC Yellow. For race number 47. Race number 48, we just have 2 boats in the water. This will be the Senior D Mixed Small and the Standard, and the D2 Mixed Standard Finals. For race number 48, we will have lane number 4, Sparta 70, lane 6, Blackheart C, Senior D Mixed. Race 49, just quick heads up, the BCP Standard Final. Heads up, lane 2 running empty, lane 3, Dragons Abreast. Lane 4, Robust, and lane 5, the Indy Survivors. Lots of fans here online.
Music. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Your clothes for your EBBRC team. For those who cannot see what I see, Kelly Fruman from Edmonton is modeling her new white shirt from one of our major suppliers. And who is that, our major supplier there, Tony?
Oh, well, we have a Paddle Zone, Regatta Sports, with us today. So do pop on by.
And you can see Kelly down there in the white with the blue long sleeve, and they're doing a modeling. And look at her struts. She is moving some body there for that shirt.
Oh, strutting. Oh, well, yeah. Well, hello. Nice to have the wave, the royal wave. Thank you.
Her friends in the EDBRC are walking away from her like, I don't know her.
Oh, she's doing it again. There she is.
She's showing us the back view now.
I think we need music for this.
I don't think so, but that's great. Great to see EDBRC here. And we've got the Blackhearts who's watching as well.
Okay, good. Well done.
Music.
Black Hearts all the way from Florida.
3, 2, 1. Music. What race is coming up?
The 46, the Premier Mixed.
One. Welcome back, everyone. We are on race number 45. And Tony, what race is this and who's on the line?
Well, as you can see by their iconic lime jerseys, and of course we always know this is the right race when we're looking at our schedule. Premier Mixed, Small on the Senior B. We have lane number 2, and again you'll see their iconic lime uniforms, the Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed. Lane number 3 from Seattle, Club CACCC Senior B Mixed, and lane 4 also from Ottawa, the Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Could be a showdown between 2 Ottawa teams. Lane 5 from Pickering, the PWBC Senior B Mixed. And from Edmonton, lane number 6, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club Senior B Mixed Comp team all set to go.
Bill online said the video problem is now fixed, so good job. Now the audio. So Locke, Lisa, and Tyson, we need some better sound apparently. Anyways, we're still working on it. Thank you for the feedback, Bill. We'll get that sorted just shortly on the sound side. On race number 45, as Tony had just mentioned, we have 5 boats for the Premier Mixed Small and the Senior B Mixed Small boat. Officials at the start, let's give you the cue, and the cups goes down. We have 5 boats off the start line. This is 200 meter races here from Welland, Ontario. In first place, it is going to be PDBC Senior B Mixed in lane number 5 off the line first. In second will be the EDBRC Senior B. In third, Ottawa Dragon Masters. In fourth, Bytown. And in fifth, Club CACCC. Coming to the 100-meter mark, it's still going to be, it's got a shift in the lead. It is now, as I said, PDBC, now followed by the Ottawa Dragon Masters. In third will be unofficially the Bytown. In fourth will be EDBRC. And in fifth will be CACCC. Coming to the finish line, it's 5, 4, 6, 2, 3. On the finish line, unofficially, will be PDBC Senior B. In second, it will be Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B. In third will be EDBRC Senior B. In fourth, I lost focus on who that fourth team was, but it's between CACCC and Bytown.
Okay, we're taking a very quick break. We have here from Justin Anderson, my sister is on the Indy Survivors. Go Liz and team. So the Indy Survivors have lots of fans out there, lots of love, and we love them here in Welland.
Apparently, people actually want to hear our voice, Tony, because they are wondering about our audio. Does that mean they actually like hearing us?
I'm not too sure, but we are tied down to some of the technical stuff here, which we're trying to get fixed up, so hopefully we'll get this sorted out as quickly as we can.
We also need to get closer to the mic, is what Locke is telling us, because apparently we keep walking away from his blue mounted microphone here. But yeah, we'll try to get closer to the microphone, making sure you can hear our announcements. Usually, Tony, they don't want to hear us.
Oh dear, well that's why we drink coffee, to keep and there's plenty of water here, so we're good to go.
Do you know sign language? We can do a video sign language.
Sign language, not one of my major strengths, I think. I do know some of the...
Oh, no, not that one.
I do know some of the... Well...
Thanks, Tony. Yeah, we'll try to get closer to the mic, and we thank you for the feedback for all the U.S. teams down in U.S. watching us online. Give us our feedback. Tommy get online, watch these races because you're missing a lot, Tommy. The heat, as Barb said, we want to see you up here in the next race. Music, music, music.
Standing by, we've got two great races coming up, the Premium Mixed Standard Minor Final and the Major Final. Race number 46 after a quick break. Standing by, we have two boats on the water in the Premium Mixed Standard Minor Final. And this promises to be a great race, again from Montreal, the Immortals on Maelstrom. Lane number 4, the True North Leviathan Black. And then race number 47. And again, this promises to be a great race. The Premium Mixed Standard Major Final, and we will have 5 boats on the water. Lane number 2, Liquid La Prem. Lane 3, True North Hammerheads. Lane 4, NDRC. Lane 5, 22 Dragons Premier Mixed, and Lane 6, NDRC Yellow for race number 47. But standing by our Premier Mixed, the Standard Minor Final, once again the Immortals Maelstrom and the True North Leviathan Black for race number 46. Standing by, and good luck.
Music, 3.
Normand, are you on this channel?
One.
Okay, just need the following teams again for race number 47. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Race number 47. Need the following teams once again for the Premium Mixed Standard Minor Final. Please head on down. We are looking for the 22 Dragons Premier Mixed in lane number 5. Lane number 6, NDRC Yellow. Lane number 4, NDRC. Lane 3, True North Hammerheads. Liquid La Prem, lane 2 for race number 47. Should be done at marshalling. Thank you.
Music. Good. That was at
Good, yeah.
9:37, so it's
All set to go for race number 46. This is the Premier Mixed Standard Minor Final. 2 boats on the water. Lane 2 running empty. Lane 3, the Immortals Maelstrom. Lane 4, the True North Leviathan Black. And Leviathan was a mythological sea serpent.
Hey, that's great. Something
You
I
bet.
didn't know. Coming off the line on the minor final, this is 2 teams. Lane number 3, Immortals Maelstrom. And lane number 4, True North Leviathan Black. In first place, this is going to be a close race, ladies and gentlemen. At the 100-meter mark, it's Immortals Maelstrom in first. In second is True North Leviathan Black. Coming to the last 50 meters, Leviathan makes their move. It is True North Leviathan Black in first. In second, Immortals Maelstrom. At the 100 meters start to lose ground, it's going to be True North Leviathan Black. In second will be the Immortals Maelstrom. Coming to the finish line, it looks like it's going to be the True North. In second, give it up for the Immortals Maelstrom. That is race number 46 from Welland, Ontario.
Good work. And True North Leviathan Black. Again, the sea serpent prevailing out there on the water. Of course, this, of course, unofficial. And standing by, we've got race number 47, and this is going to be a barn burner. And get out your cameras. We do have, okay, just a quick heads up on race number 50. This will be the BCP and ACP Small Finals, race number 50. Heads up, lane 2 running empty, lane 3 the Canal Dragons ACP. Lane 4 running empty, lane 5 not abreast. Heads up on race number 50. But again, we have standing by, and again, make sure you're out there, cheer them on. Race number 47, the Premier Mixed Standard Major Final. Heads up, race number 52, Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, 22D Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. And lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2 for the heads up on 52. And heads up on race number 53, the Premier Mixed Small and Senior B Mixed Small. The final for race number 53, heads up lane 2, Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed. Lane 3, Club Sake Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PDBC Senior B Mixed. And lane 6, EDB RC Senior B Comp Team for race number 53. But 47 standing by. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, Tony. So the race times here at Welland is looking very good. For example, race number 45 that we ran was scheduled at 9:36 a.m. locally. We started that race 1 minute ahead of schedule, so at 9:35. So we're running on time, if not ahead of schedule, so that's a good sign. It is a good indication to all teams. You better get to marshalling. We will not hold the races up, and we do ask that teams get to the marshalling on time, if not early. Going back to race number 47 on the water, this is the major final. In the major final, lane number 2, we have Liquid La Fremme. In lane number 3, True North Hammerheads. This is one of Tony's favorite teams, but as you know, we cannot play favorites here. Right, Tony?
Right. You got it.
In lane number 4, we have NDRC. Lane number 5, 22D Premier Mix. And finally, we have another NDRC team. Lane number 6, NDRC Yellow. As you call this, a barn burner.
It will be, and I can tell you right now, certainly in Toronto, there's a strong rivalry between the Hammerheads, the True North Paddling Club, and NDRC. So they're great friends off the water, but in the water, look out.
All right, I'm going to call this race. My name is Kerry, and I am very, very appreciative of having the officials here ask me to come here and officiate with you, Tony. Tony, you've been part of the announcing community for many, many years. What was your first gig?
My first gig many years ago, but as a race announcer, I'm involved in all sports that I've been working in: marathoning, cycling, triathlon, and dragon boating. But dragon boating being 6'7", 200 plus pounds, you know where I paddled, in the engine room.
Gotcha. So you got the face of a TV, but you also got the voice of a radio. What are you doing, just radio?
I worked in radio. I have a background as an actor, still do some acting, but I worked in Guelph for a while.
Nice.
On the banks of the Mighty Speed for Radio Seajoy. I was up in Ottawa for several years, working for W1310 Radio.
Sweet.
But I'm also a voice actor in Toronto.
Which latest adventure have you done for voice acting?
Voice acting, I think I did a dish detergent commercial.
Dish. All right, we got this race coming your way. Thanks, Tony, for the update. We are taking you to the Premier Mixed Standard Major Final, and Lisa's giving me the cue. The race has started. This is going to be a quick race. Lane 2 is coming off very strong, but look at the two North Hammerheads off the line very cleanly. 22 staying with them, and NDRC is trying to take them. It's not working. At the 50-meter mark, it's still going to be two North Hammerheads, followed by NDRC. 22 starting to lose a little bit of ground. It's going to be two North Hammerheads with the NDRC and Liquid La Fremme coming to the last 50-meter mark. It's going to be two North Hammerheads with NDRC and Liquid La Fremme on the finish line. It's going to be four. No, it's both three taking it. It is both three Hammerheads, followed by NDRC. Unofficial. Thank you very much. That was the major final coming, race 47.
And great race, and again, unofficially the Hammerheads. But again, the NDRC, they bring out the best in all of the teams. But again, congratulations. We've got standing by race number 48. This will be the Senior D Mixed Small and Standard and the D2 Mixed Standard Finals. We'll have lane 2, the Water Vipers from the Sunnyside Paddling Club. Lane 4, Spotter 70 from Florida. And lane 6, Blackheart Senior D Mixed 48 standing by. Thank you.
Music 3.
Not abreast, please, if you can make your way down to marshalling lane 5. Not abreast once again, please make your way down to marshalling for race number 50, the BCP and ACP Small Finals. Thank you. Standing by race number 48.
Call race 52.
And 52, we are looking at, thank you, Carrie, race number 42, the Senior B Mixed Standard Final. Looking for the following teams. Heads up for 52. Lane 2, Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, 22D Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. And Lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And lane number 6 running empty. That was the heads up for race 52. Thank you. Dad, okay, from Justin Anderson. Dad says it's a good luck to the Indy Survivors. Pick it up this race. You can do it. Just have fun. That's the order of the day. And again, we have standing by race number 48, the Water Vipers from Sunnyside. And Sparta 70 from Florida. These are actually made up of retired military law enforcement personnel. And the Blackheart Senior D mixed from the villages in Florida. They are part of the Grandmaster Dragon Boat Club in Florida. And good luck to our 2 American teams.
Hey Barb, I heard about the villages when I was down in Florida. What is the villages?
Well, the Villages is a retirement community. The Villages is a retirement community in Florida. And my understanding is there is quite a collection of dragon boat crews in the Villages.
Your president of the USDBF, is he from the villages?
He is, Mark Kane.
Mark Kane, where is he?
I don't know where he is.
Hey, Mark Kane, I know you're probably watching online. If you're watching, we wish you the best, and we hope to see you up here in Welland, Ontario. I'm getting a quick wave from our technical staff. The race has just started. This is race number 48 on the water, in lane number 4, Sparty 70. Lane number 6 is the Blackheart Senior D Mix. This is the Senior D Mix division. One boat has 20 paddlers, one boat has only 10 paddlers. You may be asking online, why? It's because we've got 2 different divisions here. There is no small boats, so we use standard boats for both divisions. Only difference is small boat consists of only 10 paddlers, standard boat with only 20 paddlers. Coming to the finish line, it will be lane number 4, give it up for the Sparty 70, Sparta 70. In second is the Blackheart Senior D Mixed. Again, they're in 2 different divisions, hence a break between the 2 boats. And congratulations to Senior D and the Sparta 70. This was race number 48 from Welland, Ontario. We are now going to race number 49, BCP Standard Final. And somebody forgot to turn off their cell phone in the booth. It's okay. Do you want to answer that?
No, that's okay. That's why we have voicemail. Okay, so we just roll with the punches
I
here.
love it. Do you want to call the next set of teams down to marshalling?
Okay, and we are looking at race number, race number 53. Please make your way down to marshalling the Premier Mixed Small. Senior B Mixed Small, if you can please make your way down to marshalling race number 53. Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed. Lane 3, the Club CACCC Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PDBC Senior B Mixed. And Lane 6, EDB, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club Senior B Comp Team for race number 53.
Thanks, Tony. I've got Annalie still here, the secretary of the USDBF. Annalie, thank you for sticking around, and I want to interview a little further. Annalie, what else is coming through the pipes at the USDBF that you know of? You can share with us, that's not secret.
Right now they're in the selection process for the Team USA coaches.
How do you guys select your coaches in the US?
There is an application process that they have to go through, and it is a committee that makes the selection, and it's approved by the board.
What divisions are you guys looking for?
We're actually looking for all divisions. There are some that are returning, there might be some that are new. I'm not privy to the names themselves, but
Okay.
from what I understand, there's a really great slate of candidates this year.
Who are you guys going after, the Canadians or the Europeans? Or
Everyone.
the Asians? Oh, everyone?
Everyone, world domination from the US.
Are you actually putting us on notice?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
got it. This has been one of the tall tale signs of why we did this Can-Am Club Crew Championship. We want the competition in North America to lead by example. Not just by example, dominate. When we go to Europe, we go to Asia, we go to other club crews, we want to stand above the rest. And by doing this race, we're giving opportunities to these teams locally to challenge the best of the best.
Absolutely, and I feel that it's a really great opportunity for teams to develop. The Division II is something that's different and new in to the U.S., for us anyway. And it's a wonderful division that gives the teams an opportunity that might not be quite ready, but want to kind of test their chops here at this event.
Are you guys worried about the too many races in Canada and the U.S. where teams just can't afford to go to all of these races?
Well, it might not be the same teams that are going to the same races. This is definitely a perfect tune-up race before Italy. There's no doubt about that. But it also gives the teams that might be thinking of going to nationals next year an opportunity to really see what the competition is like and to experience what a world championship might be like.
So Barb, yesterday I mentioned there's these 4 regions in the U.S. That are part of the USDBF. What is the plans to bring the 4 together to be more conducive to each other and helping each other?
Well, right now we're looking at a new system that's similar to what they have in Canada, RevSport, and we're hoping that in the coming years that will be in place so that all teams will be under one system just like they are in Canada.
Oh, that's an excellent news. Now, I know in like Germany, they have this registration system in the marshalling area where people just scan a card, they look at visual ID, and then they go through. Is this something you guys are looking at this time?
Yes.
Interesting. That would be a wonderful system because currently, as you guys all know, marshalling is very cumbersome. Somebody has to physically come up to you, hi, can I see your ID card, check you on a piece of paper. With the European system that Germany has, it's all electronic. It's like a Costco card. You walk in, scan, and they let you in. And it automatically checks that you're on the right roster. I'm kind of looking forward to that for sure. Is there any talk about more sponsorship to these teams that make it to Club Crew in any capacity, like paid athletes?
I'm not too sure about that, but I do know that we are working to find sponsors for the USDBF.
Oh.
We are looking to add to the committee for the webmaster and the communications manager so that we have someone that's looking to put those types of things in place.
Is Matthew Al still part of this group?
Yes, absolutely. He is our communications director.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Emily, and hope you have a great day here at the Can-Am Club Crew Championship. Back to the water, we are looking at the Senior B Mixed Final. This is race number 52. No.
49. Race 49. Race number 49.
My apologies. BCP Standard Final, race number 49. In lane number 3, Dragon Abreast. Lane number 4, Robust. In lane number 5, Indy Survivors. This is 3 boats coming through the BCP Standard Final. This is going to be a very close race. In first place, it is going to be boat 5, 4, and 3. From our angle, this is too tight to call, but it looks like 4 sneaking away with this. It's Robust in the lead. Robust on the last 10 meters. It's going to be Robust unofficially, followed by Indy Survivors, and in third, give it up for Dragon Abreast. Meg from online, good luck Indy Survivors. Congratulations, Meg. Unofficially, it looks like the Indy Survivors took second in that race. You ladies rock it. Go Mum. Thank you, Meg. From Rianne, let's go Indy Survivors. You got this. Love my awesome teammates. Tony, what do we have coming up here in Welland, Ontario? Race number?
Okay, we've got race number 50. This will be the BCP ACP Small Finals. We've got 2 boats on the water, lane 2 running empty, lane 3, the Canal Dragons, ACP from the South Niagara Canoe Club, lane 4 running empty, lane 5 not abreast, and lane 6 running empty. So 2 boats on staff. Race number 50, 50 boats all set. Looking for race number 52, looking for the for FUDA, the FUDA Senior B Mixed. If you could please make your way on down to marshalling. Thank you for race number 52. Thank you.
So call 54 and 55.
Okay, and heads up once again, race number 54, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 1. Race number 54, the following teams. Heads up, lane 2, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3, Dragon Warriors. Lane 4, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 5, 22 Dragons True Grit Mixed. Lane 6, the Golden Hydras. Race number 55, quick heads up, under 24, the post-secondary mixed standard heat number 2. For race number 55, lane 2, Western Mustangs. Lane 3, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Pink. Lane 4, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And lane 5, Holy Macro. Lane 6 will be running empty.
Thanks, Tony. Barb, how are you doing so far here? You're having fun?
Doing great.
We were just talking about the villages and the president from the USDBF. That was Mark Kane. You guys held an awesome championship in Sarasota. Can you tell me about what that championship was all about?
The U.S. National Championship, great racing, and it's our opportunity to award berths to our clubs for the World Club Crew Championships.
How did it go overall?
It was a wonderful event, a little warm. July is not the best time to race in Sarasota, but we're going to move to October, so we're moving into hurricane season now. We're just tempting our fate.
Now, you guys had the most number of registered teams at the last one, is that correct?
That's correct.
How many?
Really, you're asking me that question now?
Ish. Somewhere ish.
I don't recall.
Was it over 100 teams?
It was over 100 entries, yeah.
And that was the lot
Probably
for you guys.
our largest entry ever.
Do you suspect that the next one will be even larger?
It'll be close. I think a lot of it has to do with where the World Club Crews are, and I think that drives our entries into national championships often. So Italy was quite popular, obviously.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Bob Mina's from there.
So am I.
Oh, are you also Italian?
Yes.
I didn't
So
know.
even though Michael's is German, my
Yeah.
mother's maiden name was Brancato. So my
Can you
family, not so much anymore.
Ciao.
But my mother's family is from Perugia, and my uncles have some mafia ties. So be careful with me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Going back to the U.S. championships, what do you think your struggle is with these championships? Is it the geographical issue, or is it just a financial issue for a lot of teams?
I think travel is expensive for teams, so I think that's a struggle for teams. So I think that is a big challenge. And I think finding locations that can offer facilities similar to Nathan Benderson Park is the next one, so that we can travel across the country. So we have two more events, so 2 more cycles left at Nathan Benderson Park on our contract, and then we will be looking for alternative sites.
Are you looking for any major sponsor that can help sponsor you guys at the USDBF?
Absolutely, because the more sponsorship we can bring in, the lower the entry fee becomes for our crews, right?
If I was a company and I want to sponsor you, how do we get hold of you?
You can reach me through the USDBF website, and my email is competition@usdbf.org.
How about your phone number?
You're always trying to give out my phone number. What's up with that?
I'm trying to do my best. So yes, that's awesome news. I like where the USDBF is going for sure. You guys are really stepping up your game, and we're seeing a lot. As I said, the competition we're seeing up here in Canada is a reflection of what the USDBF has been doing for a number of years in the background. And a lot of teams, they come to these races and they just nitpick. But if you can just understand what the USDBF is doing, and even the Canadian Dragon Boat Association, what we're doing to make the race better for everyone is unbelievable.
Yeah, and I think one of the important things to remember, if you're looking at sponsorship, is there's a lot of bodies that you're touching, that are seeing your company's name on a sponsorship. And so that's a lot of good PR for your company if you're looking at sponsorship.
Thank you, Barb. We hope you enjoy the races, and we're now looking at race number...
Race number 50.
And that division is?
BCP and ACP.
And the 2 teams that are on the water?
Are Canal Dragons and Not Abreast.
Excellent.
And this is small boat finals.
Perfect.
They're on the water.
Who is in first?
In first are the Canal Dragons ACP,
Second,
not abreast.
you should be an announcer,
Yeah,
not me.
not me.
Okay, coming down to the 50-meter
Definitely
mark.
not me.
We've got the Canal Dragons ACP, followed by Not Abreast. They're in two different divisions, and they're in the finals in their own lane.
And again, these are small boats, so they're racing in standard boats, but with 10 people in them.
Hey, that's great. They're actually doing really well. We find that a lot of people in small crews in the standard boat actually are quite light. Some people think it's heavy, but I think they're actually doing well. Boat's a little lighter. They're floating across the water. Who's in first on this race?
I'm not even gonna call that, look how close that is.
You're
Oh,
right.
Three
there we
Canal
go.
Dragons.
It
Canal-
looks like
Canal Dragons.
Yeah.
Unofficially.
And then in first in the other division?
In first in the other division is not abreast unofficially.
That means they're all first in both.
There you go.
Thank you very much,
That's a
Barb.
good entry, when you're both in first, right?
You got it.
There you go.
Thanks, Barb. We'll talk to you soon. You have a great day.
Okay, thanks, Barb. And we're standing by. We've got a small little break, and we are standing by for race number 52 as we just dial it up on the screen here. Thank you, Mr. Chow. This is the Senior B Mixed Standard Final. Lane number 2, hopefully they made it down to marshalling. Lane number 2, the Fuda Senior B Mixed. Lane 3, 22 Dragon Senior B Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. And lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed number 2. Lane number 6 running empty. And yes, let's go robust. A great team. This is from Chris Sykes. Thank you, sir. And Deborah Mates, once again, come on, robust. And again, just checking online streaming it again. Thank you.
Music. teammates from the other side of the world? Tony, they want us in any way?
Which side of the road was that?
Marshalling.
No, I don't know. No, everything's fine. It's cool.
See how we're talking with marshalling on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
There's no radio. They just tell
Did
us.
you give them your radio? Oh, no. I saw Bird was asking.
We asked, I told her we need to keep it in case we need to call out, because not everyone has a WhatsApp. Are those your gummy bears? Are those your gummy bears? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the WhatsApp for you guys. I get it.
Yeah, that would make it so much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to introduce this next team.
Go for it.
Okay, good.
2, 1.
Race time 10:20. We are getting set for race number 52, the Senior B Mixed Standard Final. Lane number 2 on the inside, the Fuda Senior B Mixed. These are the alumni of the Fuzhou University from China. Lane number 3 from Toronto. Oh, rather, Montreal. I stand corrected. Montreal 22 Dragons Senior B Mixed. And lane 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. Lane 5, CSDC Senior B Mixed. And number 2, lane number 6 on the outside will be running empty for race number 52. And we had Marinka Gorgon. Good morning from California. Great to hear Barb. She does a fantastic job for the US DBF, cheering on the collective in heat number 57 while I'm driving down to Long Beach.
So we had a passing in Long Beach just last week that we heard a long time supporter of the local Dragon Boat race, Mike Baker. So this is a shout out to Mike Baker, a long-time community supporter in Long Beach, helping Dr. Chen with the local race. Our deepest condolences to the family over there. Mike Baker was a loved gentleman, husband to TK. So those who know TK, I know you guys are now together up there in heaven, and we miss you a lot.
And thank you. Good work. We also had from Deb Hendricks. Great job, Team Survivors. Ladies, way to go, Lisa. Well done, Lisa. And Konstantin Myronov. Go 22 Dragons. And the senior, a B Mixed.
And they're off. Race number 52. Thank you, Tony. It's Senior B Mixed Standard Final. This is Fuda Senior B Mixed in lane number 2. Lane number 3, 22D Senior B Mixed. In lane number 4, CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. And lane number 5, CSD Senior B Mixed number 2. Coming to the 50-meter mark is going to be 22D Senior B Mixed. In second, it's going to be CSDC Senior B Mixed 1. In third, CSDC Senior B Mixed 2. And finally, in fourth, the Fuda Senior B Mixed. Coming to the finish line, it's 22 Dragons fighting it out with CSD. Coming to the finish line, it looks like CSD made their move. It's CSDC Senior B Mixed 1, followed by 22 Senior B Mixed. And it looks like it's still unofficial. That was a great race, everyone. That was a fight between 22 and CSDC.
Good work, and this is what we like to see. But standing by race number 53. And again, we can see their iconic lime uniforms. We always know we're on track with the Bytown Dragons Premier Mixed and their lime jerseys. Lane number 3, Club Saki Senior B Mixed from Seattle. Lane 4, also from Ottawa, the Ottawa Dragon Masters Senior B Mixed. Lane 5, PWC Senior B Mixed. And lane 6 from Edmonton, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club Senior B Comp Team for race number
53.
That was 52, but 53?
Yeah.
That's 53
Yeah.
next on the water.
We're calling the following teams.
Okay, and race number 54, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3, Dragon Warriors. Lane 4, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 5, 22D True Grit Mixed. Lane 6, Golden Hydras for race number 54. Heads up for race number 55, under 24. Post-secondary mixed standard heat number 2. Following teams, lane 2, Western Mustangs. Lane 3, Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Pink. Lane 4, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. Lane 5, Holy Macro. Lane 6 will be running empty. Heads up on race number 56, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 3. Lane 2, Jade Dragons. Lane 3, Diamond Ducks. Lane 4, TMU Bold. And Lane 5, PDBC under 24 mixed. And heads up for race number 57. This will be the PDD2 Standard and PD2 Small. Lane 2, Canal Dragons, PD2 Standard. Lane 3, running empty. Lane 4, Paracuda. Lane 5, The Collective. And Lane 6, running empty. Music.
And welcome back, everyone. This is race number 53 coming from Welland, Ontario. What's the weather like here, Tony?
Oh, talking about the weather now. Good.
Yes.
All right. Well, a little wind. It's been a long morning.
It has.
A little wind coming in from the northwest.
Okay.
High heading up to around 26 for our Americans, about 75 degrees. And the race has now started.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Lane number 2 is the Bytown. Lane number 3 from Seattle, Washington, Club Sake. In lane number 4, we have the Ottawa Dragon Masters. In lane number 5, PDBC. In lane number 6, EDBRC. Yes, I cut off the rest of their name because it's just too hard to say in one mouthful. Coming off the 50-meter mark, it's still going to be lane number 5. It is going to be PDBC in first. In second will be lane number 4, Ottawa Dragon Masters. In third will be boat number 3, Club Sake. But check this out. The Bytown are moving on them. Coming to the finish line. It's 5, 4, 3, possibly 6. And I can't tell from this angle, but it's going to be PDBC, followed by the Ottawa Dragon Masters. In third will be Bolt 6 EDBRC. In fourth, it's Club Sake. And in fifth, unofficially, we've got the Bytown Dragon. Officials have given a white flag. It looks like a clean race. That was race number 53 from Welland, Ontario. Tony, what do we have coming up, and who should be at marshalling?
Okay, we're taking a very quick break. We've got race number 54 standing by, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard, heat number 1. We should have the following boats out there. Lane number 2, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3, Dragon Warriors. Lane 4, Rutman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 5, 22D True Grit Mixed. Lane 6, Golden Hydras. And we need to have our standard bearer, our flag wearer for the True Grit. 55, again, just a quick heads up to the following teams. Under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 2. Lane 2, the Western Mustangs. Lane 3, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Pink. Lane 4, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. Lane 5, Holy Macro. And lane 6 running empty. Quick heads up on race number 56. And 56, just taking a look at the schedule here. We have race number 56, under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 3. Lane 2, the Jade Dragons. Lane 3, Diamond Ducks. Lane 4, TMU Bold. And lane 5, PDBC under 24 mixed. Lane 6 running empty for race number 56. Okay, race number 54 standing by. This is the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 1. And we have 5 boats on the water. Lane number 2, the UOT Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3 from the University of Waterloo, the Dragon Warriors. Lane 4, Rutland Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane number 5, 22D True Grit Mixed. And lane number 6 from NDRC Golden Hydras. And Kerry, we're looking for our flag bearer for True Grit.
Yeah, there's Vincent. He's back.
There he is.
He's back. Apparently he's got the full-time job from from Michael Wu. So Michael, I hope you're paying Vincent because he's an awesome flag bearer. Better yet, Michael, put him on the team. Don't put him on the sideline like this. Hey Tony, what do you do outside of here for other sports?
Other sports, well, I do a lot of work, busy as a race announcer in the world of marathoning. I've run about 27 marathons on these legs.
You run?
I have, yeah. I've been to Boston a few times. But I work a lot of the races in Toronto, triathlons. I've been here at the waterfront center, at the Flatwater Center many times for the multi-sport Rose City Triathlon, the world of cycling, as a cyclist as well.
So one of our officials, Lily Lowe, who's from New York, she's here volunteering or helping us be officials. She's a marathon runner as well, I've heard. And I think she's going to Germany to run in a marathon there.
I believe Berlin.
Oh, you do know her?
Yeah, I believe I do. Yeah, yes, I think I've met her.
Oh, yeah.
We
So
the Berlin Marathon, that's in September. That's a
right.
major race.
Later September, she's coming out to a marathon. So, hey, good luck, Lily. Again, thank you for being here as an official. So, really appreciate you being here. I also want to give a big shout out to Chloe. Chloe is working behind the scenes in getting this championship going, working with Barb Michaels and the U.S. delegates. With the two of them, they've really put on a great show with a great race grid. Bernadette, thank you very much for the race grid that you produced. I know it takes numerous hours just getting the teams organized, the race schedule organized for 4 days. Not an easy task at all. So we're looking at the water right now, and what do we have for race number here, Tony?
For race number, as I said, it's 54. Again, on the water, once again, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 1. Once again, and they are well underway for race number 54. Looking good. And 54, and again, we have on the outside lane number 5. We are looking at 22D True Grit Mixed. And we've got on the inside lane number 2, U of T Iron Dragons Blue, not to be outdone. But again, now we've got a great push of lane number 5, True 22D True Grit Mixed. And Vince is going crazy. But again, on the inside, lane number 2, pulling ahead, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. It's going to be a very close race, but it's lane number 5, unofficially 22D True Grit Mixed from Montreal. But a very good push. But lane number 2, very, very close finish. Well done, lane 2. UOT Iron Dragons Blue, and we are going to have to do a video replay, Carrie.
For sure, that boat 2 actually trying to sneak up on boat 5 on the finish line. With a 200-meter race, there is not much time. And usually who takes the 200-meter race is the first team off the line. Once you take off, you keep the pedal to the metal. And what you just saw was 5 and 2 just duking it out to the end. And it looks like 2 tried to catch them. From where we are, we don't ever get a replay. So overall, great race, and we're now moving to race 55. These 2 heats will determine, or 3 heats, will determine who goes to the semifinals and then who goes to the final. So amazing race this morning. Hey Vincent, how are you doing down there at the dock racing the flag? Hey, I would talk to Michael Wu and ask for a race. There we go. Race number 55 is coming your way in a few moments. Welcome back, everyone. This is race number 55, the second heat of the 24U post-secondary mixed standard boat. In lane number 2, we have the Western Mustangs, and in yesterday's 2K race, they kind of went fishtailing down the race course. I think they probably adjusted a few things today. That is a very hard thing when a boat fishtails and the steers person has to fight to keep that boat under control. So my hat's off to that steers lady who is steering Western Mustangs. I know you guys will do better. It's a straight line today. Lane number 3 is the Rothman Commerce Liquid Acid Pink. Lane 4, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And lane number 5, Tony, you call this team because you love this team name.
Okay, the Holy Macro. And again, as I mentioned, they do have a sister team, Holy Macaroni.
Oh, okay.
That's true. Okay.
They do.
But
the macaroni and a mackerel?
Yeah, I don't think they have mackerel, but anyway, we're off and running. Race 55.
And our volunteer forgot to raise her hand to tell us the race started, but that's okay. We got it on our eyes. It's the Western Mustangs, the Rothman, the U of T, and the Holy Macro coming off the coming off the start line at the 50-meter mark. It's going to be the Mustangs, and look at them. They're going straight today. This is awesome, Western Mustangs. And second will be the Rothman Commerce Liquid Acid. In third, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And fourth, unofficially, it's the Holy Macro. This is going to be a fight between 3, 2, and 4. Coming to the finish line, 4 made their move, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. It's going to be both 4, followed by both 3 or 6. It's going to be 4. Good luck. That was going to be a tight race for second between 3 and 4, but unofficially, from our vantage point, it is boat number 4, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. In second, it's going to be a photo finish between Rothman Commerce Liquid Acid and Holy Macro. And in fourth, and in their own lane, is the Western Mustangs. Congratulations. That was heat number 2 from Welland, Ontario. We are now bringing race number 56. Heat number 3, 24 post-secondary mixed standard.
Okay, race number 56, again from NDRC, been racing well this weekend. The J Dragons, lane number 2, lane 3 from the U of T, Diamond Ducks. Lane 4, the Toronto Metropolitan University Bold in lane number 4. Lane 5, once again, PDBC under 24 mixed. And lane number 6 on the outside will be Running Empty. And good luck to all of our teams. 56 under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 3 standing by. Thank you. Music. Number 56, want a big shout out to one of our suppliers, Zizou Optics. Again, they're right not too far from the grandstand. If you want to check out Zizou Optics, you can get up to 30% off their eyewear this championships. They're the official supplier to Dragon Boat Canada, Canoe Kayak Canada, and Triathlon Canada. If you want to check out their Zizou giveaway, do pop on by and get more information. The glasses have a $350 value. So you want to enter, pop by Zizou Optics. Again, they're not too far from the grandstand. There will be an awarding to the winner of these beautiful sunglasses on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. But again, check out Zizou Optics. Great collection of sunglasses, again, not too far from the blue seats. And once again, we are standing by for race number 56, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard heat number 3. Once again in lane number 2, J Dragons from NDRC, lane 3, the Diamond Ducks from U of T, lane 4, Toronto Municipal University Bold, and lane 5, PDBC under 24 mixed, and lane number 6 on the outside running empty. 56, good luck. Music.
Number 56 on the water, heat number 3, the 24U post-secondary. In lane number 2, we've got the J Dragons. In lane number 3, Diamond Ducks. And lane number 4, TMU Bold. And in lane number 5, PDBC. Just next to me, we have a friend, and I just want to say hi.
Hi, this is Jonathan Navarro from Western Dragon Boat Club.
Hey Jonathan, what are you doing up here?
I'm watching the 2-4U races.
We're going to interview after this race. Thank you for being here, Jonathan. We'll talk shortly. Looking at the race course, we've got 4 boats coming through the 24 UPS. UPS, did I say that? Sorry, that's 24U post-secondary. In first place right now is J Dragons and PDBC 24U mix coming to the 50-meter mark. PDBC really in the teams, and PDBC is walking on boat number 2. J Dragons trying to hold with them. It is boat 5 and 2 coming to the finish line. It's going to be PDBC 24U followed by the J Dragons. In third will be TMU Bold and the Diamond Ducks. That concludes the 56th race, heat number 3. Going back to Jonathan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
Okay, so I brought you up. We had an incident yesterday with the 2K race and your team. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, so our steers, her name is Fiona.
Oh, Fiona?
Yes, so she just started steering, I cannot emphasize this enough, about 2 months ago. We had to put her through the ringer. Unfortunately, we didn't know that you had to have a 2-4U steers to be at Nats.
Oh.
So we pretty much threw her into the fire. And yesterday, although it was not an accurate reflection of what she is indefinitely capable of, because she actually steered at GW and Sport just fine.
Yeah.
What I think had happened was with the crosswind that was present during the start.
Yep.
We drifted over from where we should have been, and when we actually did the start, we were supposed to drift into the race course, which she did, but she overcorrected, and then by the time she tried to correct back into the course, she overcorrected. Just some of those things that you do your best to teach the steers to be aware of, but there are only so many circumstances that you can train for. You don't really train for too much chaos, just things that you know how to execute for race day.
We were watching from the tower here. We saw this team take a left turn
Yep.
and a right turn and a left turn. And then we saw the officials get involved, and I think the officials said, stop your boat.
That is correct, yes. I'm very proud of the fact that Fiona took it upon herself to listen to the marshals and ensure one, safety of our team, and then safety of the rest of the racers, because 13 boats in a 2K, especially with 2-4Us, as much as you want to say it, they were very competent to be able to race safely.
Yeah.
It was very good judgment on her part to stop and ensure the safety of our team and then the rest of the teams, because from where she could have entered, it was already dicey with just the first turn, literally just the first turn. So I'm very proud of her, and her judgment in that situation.
Yeah, Normand, one of our officials, was saying to us after the race yesterday, he was like getting nervous because she was approaching that turn, and we're like, oh,
Yep.
oh, what do we do? So my hat's off to Fiona. I'd love
Yes.
to meet her. As a past stairs person, I know the stress levels that we go through in a 2K race. If you can bring her up sometime today or tomorrow, we'd love to interview her.
Absolutely.
Just back to you. What do you think of these championships?
It's been an excellent day. The weather has been in our favor, so we can't complain. And it's a great way to test where your crew is potentially going to be if you're going to Italy. As you know, most of the crews here, I would say, are preparing for CCWC in Italy in, oh my gosh, about a month and a bit.
You going?
Yes, I am.
I'll make a deal. We'll have some drinks together there.
Excellent.
You'll see me for sure.
YouTube, you heard that. I'm getting drinks.
We're gonna look at the race. The race just took off. It's race number
Whoop. They're now underway. Race number
57.
perfect in lane number 2,
Canal Dragons.
lane number 4,
We've got Paracuda.
and the collective.
Excellent.
Let's call the race together.
Wonderful.
Thanks for Jonathan. Who's in first?
That's a really tough thing to say. I think it might be lane 2.
Perfect. And second.
Yes, lane 3. Lane 3 is really making a push. Oh no, pardon me, lane 4.
That's right. And third.
And third, we've got lane 5.
You got it, Jonathan. You're doing really well as an announcer. You should change your profession. In first place, it's still Canal Dragons coming to the last 50 meters. Who's in first?
Looks like both two, they're really making a charge,
I know, but-
really pushing through
Let
right
yourself
to
come
the very end. Excellent.
And then followed by?
Both four, they're really making that finish, really driving home.
Coming to the finish line?
Fifth is rounding it out, trying to bridge that gap. Right on through.
And there you
There
go.
we go, there's a race.
Hey, Jonathan, it was great to meet you.
Yes, thank you.
Please bring Fiona up tomorrow. We'd love to interview her and her experience.
Yes.
And if you have a shout out for your team, anybody out there that's watching you,
Yes, the Western Dragon Boat Club, definitely, and then of course my Premier Mix team, Liquid Premier,
yeah.
and of course my team that I went to Vancouver with,
Yeah.
Team Limit Breaker.
Yeah, I remember you guys. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, Jonathan, best of luck this weekend.
Yes,
and thank
thank
you for
you.
being here.
Excellent.
Good. Online with Constantine, I think it was Go 22 Dragons, Senior B Mixed. Maria, Go Dragon Warriors, again, thank you. And Winnie Lee, Go Liquid Assets. And again, a huge, huge thank you. Standing by race number 58. Moving along Senior C Mixed Standard, and lane number 2, Bytown Senior C Mixed on the inside, lane number 2. Lane 3, CSDC Senior C Mixed. Lane 4 from Montreal Quicksilver. Lane 5, PDBC Senior C Mixed. And lane number 6 on the outside will be running empty. Quick heads up on race number 59, Senior C Mixed Small Boats. Lane 2, 22 Dragon Senior C Mixed. Lane 3, CSDC Senior Mixed Small 2. Lane 4, the CSDC Senior Mixed Small 1. Lane 5, Club Saki Senior C Mixed. And lane number 6 running on the outside, running empty. That's for race number 59. But race 58 all set to go. The Senior C Mixed Standard. Once again, lane 2, Bytown Senior C Mixed. Lane 3, CSDC Senior C Mixed. Lane 4, Quicksilver. And lane 5, PDBC Senior C Mixed. And lane 6 will be running empty. Good luck.
I have a new guest here. Who do I have next to me?
My name's Greg, and I work for Regatta Sport.
Regatta Sport. I've heard of you guys. Where are you guys based out of?
We're based out of St. Catharines, just 30 minutes from here, and we're happy to be in Welland today, I can tell you that.
Wonderful. What do you guys be doing with your team stuff for Dragon Boat? I've been seeing a lot of your company gear in both Western Canada, US.
We are a custom manufacturer. We have a facility that employs 35 people in Hamilton, and we custom make uniforms for water sports, rowing, dragon boat, canoe, kayak.
What makes your stuff extra special compared to other stuff?
Well, I'm biased, of course, but Canadian made.
I see. Now, I heard in Europe at the next Club Crew Championships in Ravenna, Italy, you guys are going to be there?
We are going to be there. We're lucky enough to be the DBC provider of official merchandise and also IDBF official merchandiser. So we will be in Ravenna with all of the official logos, merchandise.
How do we get hold of you if we want to order gear for our team?
So regattasport.com is the best bet. We're also at many events, and we're happy to chat with customers at events and provide business cards, that type of thing. But our website is the number one tool.
The number one. We'll get this up on our Dragon Boat YouTube channel right now, and we'll try to get you some more contacts for a lot of these teams. We're racing race 58. You want to help me call this race?
Oh goodness.
And lane number 2, it's
CSDC.
yes. And lane number 3.
Quicksilver.
Nope, this one right here.
Lane 3, CDC Senior C Mix.
You got it. And lane number 5.
Lane number 5, PDBC.
One above it.
Pickering. Oh, one above it.
Quicksilver.
No, lane 5 is PDBC.
Oh, sorry, lane 5 is PDBC. Lane 4 is Quicksilver. You're right. Coming to the finish line. What boat number is that there?
It's gonna be tight. It looks like 5's got it.
5, yeah, 5.
5, 3, and then 2.
And then 2.
Excellent. Hey, if you guys get a chance and you want to order some merchandise, they've done a quick reprint of some material. What do you guys have on special this?
Well, obviously we have the official merchandise for the event, the Can-Am merch. It's selling fast, so if you haven't got it, please come by soon.
And can they order this stuff online for the people who are watching online?
They can. The official merch will likely be available for sale on the website Saturday evening and beyond.
Excellent. Hey, Greg, thanks for coming up. Please go visit one of our major sponsors, Regatta Sports. We thank you for being here.
Appreciate it very much. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Greg. Standing by for race number 59. We'll have the Senior C mixed in the small boats, lane number 2. 22D Senior C mixed, lane 3, CSDC Senior mixed small 2. Lane 4, their sister team, CSDC Senior mixed small number 1. And lane 5 from Seattle, Club CACCC Senior C mixed. Lane 6 will be running empty. So again, standing by race number 59, the Senior C mixed in the small boats, and good luck. Music. Okay, standing by race number 59, the Senior C Mixed Small. And lane number 2 on the inside, we have 22D, 22 Dragons at Senior C Mixed. Lane 3, CSDC Senior Mixed Small 2. Boat 4, or rather lane 4, CSDC Senior Mixed at Small 1. And lane 5, CACCC Senior C Mixed, all the way from Seattle. Lane number 6 will be running empty. We should have standing by down at the docks race number 60, the Senior A Mixed Standard. 3 boats. Lane number 3, 22D Senior A Mixed. Lane 4, the Barracudas. Lane 5, CSDC Senior A Mixed. Should be standing by for race number 60, but race number 59 now standing by, and good luck. And we have a go, and we are on our way, and certainly want to thank Alex Zhang, PWC, you are the best. You better believe it, PWC having a great weekend. But again, 59 is now well on the water, and we've got a very close race. And the deal is the louder you scream, the faster they will paddle. But again, on the inside, looking good, 22D Senior C Mixed, looking good. But again, we have a challenge from lane number 4, CSDC Senior Mixed to Small number 1. And who's going to be, but again on the inside, lane number 2, 22D Senior C Mixed from Montreal, what a weekend. But again, we have a charge from lane number 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small 1, looking good, they are prevailing. But we've got a charge lane number 2 on the inside, 22D Senior C Mixed, and a good strong push, this we like to see. Great push from lane number 2, but unofficially lane 4, very close race. Well done, lane 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 1. And coming in on the outside, lane 5, CACCC Senior C Mixed. Very close race, well done. We'll have a very quick review. Again, these are the unofficial results, but well done. Race 60, on the water we will have 3 boats. The Senior A Mixed Standard. Lane 2 running empty, lane 3, 22D Senior A Mixed. Lane 4, the Barracudas, and lane 5, CSDC Senior A Mixed. Lane 6 on the outside, running empty. Good luck. Good. And just looking ahead to race number 61, or let's see, okay, 64, or rather 65. We'll do 64, thank you. 64, the PD2 Standard and PD2 Small Finals. 64, lane 2, the Collective, lane 3, Barracuda, lane 5, Canal Dragons, PD2 Standard. Heads up on race number 65, Senior C Mixed Standard Final, lane 2, Quicksilver, lane 3, CSDC Senior C Mixed, lane 4, PDBC Senior C Mixed, lane 5, Bytown Senior C Mixed. Heads up on race number 66, this is the Senior C Mixed Small Final. And again, we should have the teams available very shortly. We'll get this refreshed. But again, 65, Senior C Mixed Standard Final. Quicksilver, lane 2, lane 3, CSDC Senior C Mixed. Lane 4, PWC Senior C Mixed. And lane 5, Bytown Senior C Mixed. Refreshed.
What do you want to do? There's nothing else.
There's nothing. Okay, that hasn't been done yet. All right, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what race? We got music?
60?
Music on.
All right, race 60 on the water. Senior A Mixed Standard. Again, 3 boats on the water. Lane number 3, 22D Senior A Mixed. Lane 4, the Barracudas. Lane 5, CSDC Senior A Mixed. Very close race, and again we have on the outside lane 5, CSDC Senior A Mixed, starting to push, again being challenged by lane number 4, looking good, the Barracudas. But again, not to be outdone, lane number 3 on the inside, and making a big charge for Montreal, 22D Senior A Mixed. But again, it's a very, very close race, and we have unofficially lane 5 on the outside. Well done, CSDC Senior A Mixed, followed by lane 4 and 3. The 22D Senior A Mixed, but well done unofficially, CSDC Senior A Mixed. It was a good race. We've had 2 white flags. We've had a good race, and again, thank you once again, the unofficial results, but well done. And we have 61 standing by. Race 61, the under 24 post-secondary mixed small and senior A mixed small in lane 2, Carlton under 24 small boat. Lane 3, PDBC senior A mixed. Lane 4, CSDC senior A mixed small. Lane 5, 3R senior A, and lane 6, the Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club senior A mixed comp team for race number 61. But race number 61 once again standing by. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for filling in there, Tony. I lost battery on my other mic, so it's charging now. That was some amazing races here in Welland for 200 meters. As I was saying earlier, with 200-meter racing, you've got to come off that line fast and furious. If you don't, it's hard to play catch up here on 200 meters, especially these top teams from Canada. CSDC, PDBC, 22, 3R senior. Yeah, once they take off, and yeah, you're not catching these teams. So yeah, these are great races tomorrow. What are we looking forward to tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What kind of racing? I believe it's a 2K.
2K, just taking a look, this will be the 500 meter 2K Open in women tomorrow.
Correct. So
But,
it's gender racing of the 2Ks. So
Right,
it's the male, and then sorry, the open, and then the female racing, the women's race. So
And of course, in the Open, just to clarify for our spectators, the Open can be any mix of male or female.
correct. When we say open, you can add female or you can add males. It's your choice. We do not discriminate here.
And of course, in the mixed teams, of course, there can only be a maximum of 10 men.
Yes,
in
according to
mixed teams.
certain configurations, there is a combination of male to women ratios and must be met. So you need to be very aware. Even the steers person has to be a female in a female crew. So yeah, there's different configurations with mixed crews for sure.
Good. Music. Please, thank you.
Go W go. Tony, who do you think she's referencing W?
W, where is this? Go, W, well, there was the Western Mustangs.
Oh, is that what it is?
Could be.
Yeah, I just
Could
see
be
a
W, I'm just,
smiley
looking at the-
face. I see an otter on its back, a watermelon, and looks like a blue circle. So,
Okay,
Miss
so-
Eaps, please tell us who you're referencing.
Yeah.
Because both Tony and I are a little confused, and I see 2 hands up in the air. So thanks for the shout out. If you could give us a little bit of explanation, who are you referencing? This is race number 61 on the water. The time here locally is 11:19. This race is scheduled for 11:24, which gives us pretty much a 5-minute ahead of schedule. So we're clipping along here today.
No, that is good, and once again, a big shout out to our teams. They're well down at marshalling at least 30 minutes. That, of course, is the golden rule in dragon boating, but again, we are slightly ahead of schedule, which, of course, is a good thing. But 61 once again standing by, and good luck.
Great. Starter has brought the boats into the start gates. We're using a cup system. Cup system is controlled by hydraulics. As they come in, they're asked to stop their boat and then proceed slowly. As they proceed to these cups, they are not to run into them or their heads start to go upwards, potentially even damaging their boats. As these boats slow and they enter the cup system without a side wind, this is going to be a clean start on race number 61. In lane number 2, we have the Carlton U24. Lane 3, PDBC Senior A. Lane 4, CSDC Senior A. Lane 5, Three Rivers, or 3R Senior A. In lane number 6, EDBRC Senior A comp team. And they are off. This is going to be a very fast race as you see PDBC Senior A in lane number 3 take a jump on the start line. It's going to be PDBC followed by 3R Senior in lane number 5. In third place will be boat number 4, CSDC Senior A. Coming to the 50 or 100 meter mark, it's still going to be CSDC, followed by 3R. In third, CSDC. Coming to the finish line. This is the final push to the finish line, and look at this. It's going to be 3R. 3R trying to challenge the PDBC to the finish line. It's both 3 and 5. 5 being 3R. In boat number 3, PDBC, and on the line. They both look at the drummers, look at each other. I don't know who got that. This is going to go to video review for sure. That was a fight between 3R in boat number 5 and a fight with boat number 3, PDBC Senior A. Congratulations to all teams. We'll wait for the race results.
And now standing by, race number 62. This is the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard semi-final number 1. And we have the following boats. We have 5 boats on the water. Lane 2, Rotman Commerce Liquid Acids Pink. Lane 3, 22D True Grit Mixed. Alex, where are you with your flag? Lane 4, Jade Dragons. Lane 5, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And lane 6 from the U of T Diamond Ducks. That's race number 62 after a quick break. This, once again, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard semi-final number 1. Heads up for race number 63. This will be the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard. Just getting back up to 63. Thank you. 63, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard semi-final number 2. Lane 2, Holy Macro. Lane 3, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 4, PDBC under 24 mixed. Lane 5, Golden Hydras. And lane 6, Dragon Warriors. The heads up for race number 63, but it's 62 on the water.
So we have an early day today. What's going on?
Well, early day. Well, once we have our final race, I think at 12:36, we have the awards ceremony. And what we do, just a quick heads up on the awards. I'll be out there. We'll both be co-hosting, but I'll be out there doing a little, having been out there before, a little warm-up. We've got lots of room in the gold seats, what I call the blue seats. Now, what happens, as you can see, once we have the winners, we'll be on stage. We'll have all of the winners that are coming out, I believe, on the north section of the dock. That's how the teams will come on. As you can see, we've set up gold, silver, and bronze. We are putting out another platform fairly shortly. But I believe on the south end, that's where all the results will be coming in and all of the medals. But it's quite a party on stage, trust me on this one. And the stands will be full, but there's lots of standing room up in the square as well.
And we have a small request to all the teams that are here receiving medals that on your celebration, please do not throw your coach or a paddler into the water. We do have some issues where paddlers are not aware that they're being thrown in, and in their pocket is usually their cell phone, their car keys, and they get a little bit upset with the celebration. So for this time, please do not throw any water or feel that you want to jump in the water. We have some people who actually dive in and realize that it's a very shallow side here, and they may end up hurting themselves. So please refrain from jumping in the water. We also asking teams do not bring any bottles, glass bottles specifically, down to the docks to cork or uncork it and spray each other. One of the concerns there is with glass bottles, if it breaks, we have shards of glass where athletes are coming down shoeless sometimes, and we don't want them injured. So please, no water, no bottle alcohol or drinks to spray on others, and do not throw anyone into the water. If you want to throw Tony in the water, please come up to the second floor. You can grab him, but generally no athletes in the water.
Well, I'm a good swimmer.
Oh, dang.
You know, I mean, I could swim a mile if I had to.
How about Tyson? We can throw him in the water.
Okay, but I'm a good runner. If anybody tries to throw me in the water, I'm gone.
But I get
So-
the impression if you get thrown in the water with your being 6 feet plus, you just stand up and walk out.
No, the water just off the dock only comes up to my knees, so I think I'll be fine. But oh no. But anyway, I know this has happened in the past. But again, very good that you mentioned that, because these days, of course, everybody has a cell phone in their back pocket. So we've had this issue in the past. So please, safety is a #1 concern. It will get very crowded on the dock. So we really need, if you have any celebration, have that elsewhere, but please not on the dock. Come over orderly. You'll see a little pathway, the little bridge heading on over. You'll see our team there wearing the purple jerseys.
Are they getting an award?
Pardon?
Are
Well, they're just taking a little selfie.
I wonder if they actually won something, or are they just trying to get an award by themselves?
I think they're just practicing. I think it's a rehearsal.
They're practicing how to get an award.
Right.
We also have some wonderful medals downstairs. Did you see them?
I have, yes, they're getting that ready downstairs. That'll be great. They'll all be coming in from the south end, coming up onto the stage. Everybody will be getting their awards. What we try and do is we get all the teams coming in from the north end, and usually some of the teams, we ask them to go over the bridge, some go on the other side. We do play it by ear, but it does get very, very busy. But
Do you think they give announcers medals?
the medals for us, I think.
Should we just go up on stage and try to get one?
I think our medal is a nice large bottle full of something nice and cold and bubbly. I think at the end of the day.
It's getting a little hot out here right now, huh? We've got like garbage bags against our window trying to keep us shaded, but it's getting
Well,
hot
we're
here.
lucky here in the announcers area on the second floor. Of course, we're air conditioned. We do have some water here. We have our little private biffy that we use once in a while to powder our nose. But what a good team up here, and a good view, a tremendous view of the course all the way down into the downtown area of Welland.
So we just finished race 61. There is just a little small break. Again, the break are created to give athletes enough time to recoup into the next set of racing. So we're coming to you with race 62. This is the 24 youth post-secondary mixed standard semi-final 1. Again, on our YouTube channels, please feel free to make any comments, ask any technical questions about rules and regulations. We'll be happy and gladly answer any concerns or questions that you may have out there. If you want to do a shout out, we are here to shout out to your loved ones, your family, your friends. So continue making comments. Again, if you want to talk about your own local race, both in the US and Canada, please send us a note. We'll love to read them to everyone. I know that Fort Dodge has their race coming up in Iowa, so that's in about 2 weeks. If you're interested in going to that race, check it out, Fort Dodge, Iowa. And this is race number 62 on the water, 24U post-secondary semifinal 1. In lane number 2, Rodman Commerce. Lane number 3, 22 Grit. Lane number 4, Jade Dragons. Lane 5, U of T, and lane 6, Diamond Ducks. Coming to the finish line. It's going to be a fight between 3 and 4. 22 over Jade. And there they go. It's 3, 4, and 2. Give that up unofficially. Vince, it looks like 22 True Grit Mixed has taken that unofficially, followed by J Dragons and then the Rodman Commerce Liquid Acids. Great race, everyone, and thanks for the technical team telling me that there was a race. We're coming to you for race number 63.
All right, race number 63, 6 and 3, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard semifinal number 2. Lane 2, Holly Macro from McMaster University. Lane 3 from the U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 4, PDBC under 24 mixed. Lane 5, the Golden Hydras, and lane 6, Dragon Warriors. All set to go. I was just outside in the sunshine taking a quick break. Lunchtime, not too far away. I was checking on the north side, a very, very popular spot, health-wise. They've got healthy wraps, chicken Caesar, salad. They have Cuban and Italian sandwiches, turkey and ham sandwiches. And I'm getting hungry. But they are here, doing very well. If you need some ice cream, what's your favorite flavor there, Kevin?
Who's Kevin?
Oh, Kevin.
Tony! This
Mr.
relationship is coming to an end very quickly.
Carrie. I just come outside, so I think the sunshine got to me. Okay.
If we were in a pub and we were like on a first date, this would be a complete failure calling me the wrong name.
I'm sorry about that. All right.
Neapolitan. That's my
Your favorite flavor of ice cream? We have marble slab outside.
Oh no,
Great
I'm a
business.
simple guy. I like my vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. I'm a base guy who likes the typical 3 flavors in one.
Yeah, but marble slab, they were here last year.
Were they?
They are excellent. There's a few people out there, so if you need something nice and cool, marble slab ice cream now serving it up. But again, do check out Healthwise on the other side, looking for some great healthy food. On the north side of the pavilion of the athletic center, so bon appetit.
So Trevor, what is your favorite flavor? Oh, I'm sorry, Tony.
Is it? I like Trevor. Sounds a little more distinguished than Tony.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh, chocolate's very good. There's many variations. So yeah, go check out our vendors. That'll be awesome. This is race number 63 coming to you from Welland, Ontario. This is semifinal 2 of the 24U post-secondary mixed standard. In lane number 2, look Tony, it's your favorite team. Who are they?
Oh, right, of course, Holy Macro. And of course, their sister team, Holy Macaroni. But Holy Macro have been around for many years, all the way from McMaster University. They have quite a very well developed Dragon Boat team, and they've done extremely well, but certainly team to be a force to be reckoned with. But again, they're going to get some great competition from lane number 3, U of T Iron Dragons Blue, lane 4, PWC under 24 mixed. Lane 5, the Golden Hydras and Dragon Warriors, and lane number 6, all set to go for race number 63.
Thank you, Tony. So again, we're on time here, so all teams, please be ensured that you're getting down to marshalling at least 30 minutes before your set time to race. For example, race number 62 was scheduled for 11:36. We started that race 2 minutes ahead of schedule. So have a good race. Get to marshalling as soon as you can. Back to race number 63. Racer has been given the call to come up to the moot. All teams are set to go. In lane number 2, we got Holy Macro, U of T Iron Dragon Blue in lane number 3. One of our favorite teams, looking really strong, PDBC 24U mixed. Lane number 5, Dragon Hydras, and lane number 6, Dragon Warriors. And off the start line, it is PDBC 24U in lane number 4 with a fast start. In second, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. In third, it still looks like it's going Golden Hydras coming at the 100-meter mark. It is going to be lane 3 and 4 fighting this out. It's 4 and 3. U of T and PDBC. Coming down to the last 50-meter mark, it's 4 over 3. 4 being PDBC, U of T Iron Dragons in second. And they make their move. It's 4 boats or 4 benches ahead, with boat 4 taking this unofficially, followed by boat 3, 5, 2, and 1. That looks like the PDBC unofficially takes that race, followed by U of T. And we will see what Tony has up his sleeve for the next race.
Race number 64, and that sounds familiar when I'm 64, okay, not yet. 64 PDB2 Standard and PDB2 Small Finals. From lane number 2, we have the Collective, all the way from California. Speaking to Linda on the team, she is also has run a number of half marathons. Great lady with the Collective. Lane number 3, Paracuda from the Three Rivers Dragon Boat Club from Trois Rivières. Lane 5, Canal Dragons PDB2 Standard. And we have a note here from Richard Hanksu, Go Iron Dragons. And again, thank you. So 64 standing by. Once again, 3 boats on the water, the PD2 Standard and PD2 Small. The finals, lane number 2, the Collective from California. Lane 3 from Trois Rivières in Quebec, Paracuda. Lane 4 running empty. Lane 5, the Canal Dragons PD2 Standard from the South Niagara Canoe Club. And good luck.
Marshall. Music.
Okay, good. I believe 64 all set to go.
This is race number 64, coming from Welland, Ontario. In the third floor, we're actually seeing our head officials up there, really keeping a close eye on all the action. Bernadette and your crew up there with Don and John, and even Syed and Regina and Matthew Chin. Thank you very much for keeping this schedule on track and making sure all the races are being fair and run properly. This is race number 64, coming from Welland, Ontario. In lane number 2, it's the Collective. In lane number 3, the Barracuda. In lane number 5, Canal Dragons PD2 Standard. Tony, take it away. Tell me what. Oh, we have a boat converging. This is the most action we've seen all morning. This is the Collective running into lane number 3. They're getting a call from the official to move right. They may end up in the wrong lane. So if a team ends up in the wrong lane, they are DQ'd. This boat 2 is in the wrong lane. Let's see if they make the
correction. Boat 3 is going into the right, or in the right lane. Boat 2 seems to have made a major mistake off the start line. As they come to the finish, boat 2 is going to finish in the wrong lane. Boat 2 is in the wrong lane, and boat 3's Tyler's kind of looking over and saying, "What are you doing?" Coming to the finish line.
Was Canal Dragons. Let's see what the officials say. Jeremy is making a call to the chief official upstairs, informing them of a red flag, team being in the wrong lane. We'll wait for the results of that race. Was that exciting?
That is a tough thing that happens to a lot of steers. I think even the most experienced steer, when you start your steering career, usually the pressure is on. You know, one day you're going to either fall into the water or go into the wrong lane. It's happened to everyone. But anyway, it does happen. But again, mistakes are made. But it's all part of the excitement on the water.
I'll tell you a funny story. Back in I don't know when, I was racing nationals in Calgary, and we had freezing rain, and I was steering a team, and I was freezing. So basically, I had cowered down to the bottom of the boat, put my hands in my jacket, and I tried to just stay warm. But before that, I actually got to the line. I knew where my line was for my lane, and I just stayed warm. And then I hear the call, please, racers, get yourselves ready. So I get up, and I look down the race course, and I think I still have my line, and I hear go. Boat takes off, and I hear a crunch. I collide with the team, T-bolt them. And I'm looking at the other team like, what are you doing? And I realized I actually made the mistake. What had happened is when I cowered down to stay warm, my boat had drifted on an angle, and the markers of the lanes still look like they're in a straight row, but my boat was askewed, and I made a huge mistake. So yeah.
It's all, we're only human, but you learn from your mistakes.
It looks like both Two's steers and drummer are kind of looking at each other, and I think they realize they've made a small little mistake. But again, as officials, we do our best not to just penalize people, but work with the teams to figure out what happened, why did they make the mistake, and make sure we help them adjust for the next races. It is crucial that when teams do lose control or are out of the wrong lane, that they really not hit another boat and they keep everyone safe. We've got a quick shout out from Coach Morin. Go 3R Super Results. Now, where's 3R?
3R, of course, is in Quebec, Trois-Rivières.
Not Montreal.
No. We've learned that. Three Rivers. Well done. Great to have you here. The teams from Montreal, from Quebec, are doing extremely well.
They are.
This weekend. Very much a force to be reckoned with.
Especially 22 Dragons with Matt Smith. So good job.
Yeah, big time.
So we have the next race to call out. This is race number
66, 6 and 6. No, it's 65. I stand corrected. Thank you, 65. This is the Senior C Mixed Standard Final. And this promises to be a good race, great race. Lane number 2 on the inside, Quicksilver. Lane 3, CSDC Senior C Mixed. Lane 4, PWC Senior C Mixed. And lane 5 from Bytown, the Senior C Mixed. And lane number 6 on the outside running empty. As you can see in lane 5, once again in their iconic lime uniforms, the team from the Bytown Senior C Mixed. Bytown, of course, is the old name for Ottawa, the nation's capital, which was used, I think, in about couple of 100 years ago.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yes. It was known as
Bytown
Bytown.
used
Known
to
as
be Ottawa.
Bytown. I'm from Ottawa. I'm an old Ottawa boy.
You serious?
I grew up in Manor Park.
I didn't know what Bytown meant. I've seen
By-
their team for years.
Bytown was the old name, was one of the old names before it was named Ottawa, I think after an indigenous tribe. But Bytown, yes, Bytown was the name used for many years if you go back to early history in Ottawa.
So where have you lived? I've heard some stories that you lived in Edmonton, you lived in Ottawa, Toronto.
Well, I'm an army brat.
Oh, that's what it is.
I was born in Deutschland, in Germany.
Oh, you're German.
No. It was my father's British, my mother's Canadian. There's a long story there.
Okay.
But anyway, I lived there for a few years in my early years as a young lad.
So I've got Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, where else?
I've lived in England.
Whereabouts?
Went to school there for a while. My father's British,
Okay.
so I had a great time in England. But lived out west for a while in Edmonton.
That's not west.
Yeah, I know that. Here in Canada, lived in Calgary, but Edmonton, and again, I'm just speaking to a few team members from Edmonton.
Okay, next.
And their winters, of course, are gorgeous.
Yeah, whatever.
I've lived in Guelph.
Minus 40.
Yeah.
You lived in Guelph, okay.
Minus what? That's on a warm day.
That's a warm day, okay. Where else have you lived?
Guelph. I've lived in Waterloo and Ottawa. Now living in Toronto.
Every time I hear Waterloo, I hear ABBA.
Again,
Sorry,
I have to admit it. I'm an ABBA fan.
me too.
Good.
Love ABBA. But don't let people know that. Where else have you lived?
Oh gosh, I think that'll that'll do it. But I've done a bit of traveling.
Favorite city?
Oh, my favorite city. Oh gosh, it would have to be Ottawa. I have lots of memories growing up in Ottawa, but great to see the Ottawa teams here. I have some friends with the Bytown Dragonboat Club. Great history.
You know where I would live? I used to live there, Saskatchewan. So
I've been there.
I love Saskatchewan just for the feeling of family atmosphere. People are very nice. I love Saskatoon specifically.
Yes.
I love that little river. U.S. Have you ever lived in the U.S.?
No, I haven't, but I've been to New York. I've seen New York. I was down in Alabama one year, I think, running the Rocket City Marathon.
Right.
I've been to Florida. Worked on cruise ships for a number of years. So
Oh,
I've
you
been
did cruise
around
ships?
Florida. Yeah.
Were you
Looked at
like
it.
a dancer or a...
No, well, on cruise ships, I've been a port lecturer, I've been an art auctioneer, and a cruise director, of all things.
A port lecturer. Who's that famous one that we keep seeing on the internet?
Oh gosh.
He's got a huge following. Anyways, I'll think of it after this race.
And we'll talk about you a little later on too.
Yeah,
Okay,
sounds
good.
great.
Yeah, good.
Going back to the race, thanks Tony or Trevor, whichever name you want to work with. This is race number 65 coming your way. Race 65, lane number 2 Quicksilver, lane number 3 CSDC Senior C Mix, lane 4 PDBC Senior C, and 5 your favorite team in the green, Bytown, known as the Ottawa Senior C Mix team. The race officials have just given the cue to come up to the start line. Boats are stopped. As they are stopped, they're entering the boot system. A hydraulic system controlled by the starter. As soon as she makes the call, she places her hand on a button or steps on a button on the floor, and the boot comes down. A lot of people ask me, do boats hit the boot system as it falls down? And the answer is no. It's a lightning quick system, and you do not want to be in the way of the falling chute. And there they go. Race is started. We have a clean start. In lane number 3, it's going to be CSDC and PDBC off the start line first. It's going to be a 3 or 4 boat fight, but look at boat number 1, Quicksilver. They've come off very nicely on this race. It's going to be a tight race. Boats 2, 3, and 4 have got a good lead. Bytown is starting to fall behind. This is not a good sign for Bytown at this point. With 50 meters to go, it is boat number 3 and 4. Boat 2 is now starting to fall behind, and Bytown has made their move. Bytown is coming through the backside. Let's see if they can take them on the finish line. It's boat number 4. This is going to be PDBC, followed by CSDC, and Bytown in third. And in fourth, unofficially, it's Quicksilver. It's a 4-3-5-2 finish, unofficially.
All All right, next race, we do have race number 67. 66, I do stand corrected. Race number 66 standing by. This is the Senior C Mixed Small Final. And again, we have on the inside lane number 2 from Seattle, the Club CACCC. Oh, lunch, I'll take turkey and cheese. I'll take the turkey and cheese, thank you.
Tony is slightly distracted by the food that was shown to him by Lisa.
Okay, it is lunchtime. Hang on a second, we're just getting the screen back on. Race number 66. Again, I was distracted by lunch. 66, Senior C Mixed Small Final. Let's get serious here. Lane number 2 on the inside, Club CACCC Senior C Mixed. From Seattle, lane 3, 22D Senior C Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 1. And lane 5, their sister team, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 2. Lane number 6. And again, running on the inside, we'll be running on the outside, running empty. So 66 on the water. Well done.
Music. Music.
Music. We're all set to go. Race number 66, the Senior C Mixed Small Final. And this again promises to be a great race. Again, we have lane number 2, Club CACCC Senior C Mixed from Seattle. Lane 3 from Montreal, 22D Senior C Mixed. Lane 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 1. And lane 5, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 2. We're all set to go. And we are off, and we've had a good start, and we're just waiting for the white flags for race number 66, the Senior C Mixed Small Final. And again, a very even race in the first 50 meters. But again, looking at lane number 3, 22D Senior C Mixed. And a force to be reckoned with. They are starting to pull, but again, to be challenged by lane number 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 1. And again, looking at lane number 3, 22D Senior C Mixed starting to push. And they're starting to dig, but again on the outside, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 2 starting to push, but it's lane number 3 from Montreal, 22 Dragons Senior C Mixed, looking good. They are prevailing well ahead. Very good work. Lane number 3 prevailing 22D Senior BC Mixed, followed by lane number 4, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 1. Followed by lane number 5 on the outside, CSDC Senior Mixed Small number 2. And coming in well down, lane number 2, Club Sake Senior C Mixed. But great work by all of our teams. Race number 66.
Music. '67.
Well, 67 all set to go. This will be the Senior A Mixed Standard Final. Lane number 2 on the inside, running empty. We have...
To go to Marshland.
Oh, we need 67. And again to go to marshalling Barracudas. Lane 4, CSDC Senior A Mixed. Lane 5, 22D Senior A Mixed.
And we call
But they're on the water.
I know, but call this one now.
Okay, good. Hang on a second. So we should have down at marshalling 68. I do see them. This is the under 24 post-secondary mixed small and senior A mixed small finals. Following boats should be down at marshalling. Lane 2, Carlton under 24 small boat. Lane 3, Edmonton Dragon Boat Racing Club Senior A comp team. Lane 4, 3R Senior A. Lane 5, PDBC Senior A mixed. Lane 6, CSDC Senior A Mixed Small for race number 68. And just looking at, seeing on here, race number 69.
Yeah.
69, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard minor final number 2. The following boats. Please make your way to marshalling. 3 boats. Lane 2 running empty. Lane 3, Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 4, the Western Mustangs, and Lane 5, TMU Bold.
Thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, these teams, we're really moving along here nicely. Please get yourself to marshalling as soon as you can. So we're now looking at the water. This is race number 67, Senior A Mixed Standard Final. As Tony takes a little break here, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you again, Tony. In lane number 3 is Barracudas. Lane number 4, CSDC Senior A Mixed. And lane number 5, we have the 22D Senior A Mixed. Again, we hope you guys are enjoying this online. And there's the start. Right off the get-go, the 22 Dragons Senior A Mixed takes off like a lightning bolt. But just with them is the CSDC Senior A and the Barracudas. At the 100-meter mark, it is still going to be 22D Senior A with CSDC and the Barracudas. This is going to be an amazing finish with 3 boats barreling down to the finish. It is now CSDC in first. In second, it will be 22D. In third, the Barracudas. The last 50 meters, it's boat 4, CSDC, followed by 22, and then the Barracudas. And on the finish line, it's 4, 5, 3, unofficially. CSDC, great job, followed by 22 and the Barracudas. Race 68 coming your way. Race 68 is the 24U post-secondary mixed small and the senior A mixed small finals. Music, 3, 2, 1. This is race number 68 coming from Welland, Ontario. We are now looking at a small finals for 24U post-secondary mixed, small boat, and senior A mixed small. This is going to be a very good challenge between the two divisions, the 24 and the senior A. And don't be confused. Just because you're 24U and you think you can beat the senior A's, good luck. Never count us out. We've got years of experience, and then generally we have more money too. Going down to the race course, lane number 2, Carleton U24. Lane 3, EDBRC Senior A. Lane 4, that was lane 3, EDBRC. Lane 4, 3R Senior. Lane 5, PDBC. And lane number 6, CSDC. Tony, what do you think is going to happen here for the Senior A final?
In the Senior A final, well, I am looking. I think it's going to be a real challenge. And again, these two teams are huge rivals. PDBC Senior A Mixed and CSDC Senior A Mixed Small. I think these are the teams I'm going to be looking at in the Senior A Mixed. Looking good.
Excellent. Off the start line, we still do have EDBRC trying to challenge the other teams from 3R, PDBC, and CSD. And off the line for the senior group, it's going to be lane number 4. Lane number 4 in the lead, that is 3R Senior A. In second will be lane number 5. That is the PDBC. 3R is taking this, but PDBC is holding with them. Coming to the finish line, it's 3R, PDBC in 5, in 4, 3R, to the finish line, it's going to be boat number 5, PDBC, followed by 3R, then either 3 or 6, and in their own division, lane number 2, Carleton U24. Congratulations to the teams. Again, these are unofficial results.
And great race, and once again, unofficially, PDBC Senior A Mixed. They have 13 crews, and boy, they certainly are challenging everybody this weekend. But again, great work from all of our teams. Looking at race number 69, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard boat final number 2. Lane 2 running empty. Lane 3 Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 4 the Western Mustangs. Lane 5 TMU Bold. And we've got a couple of messages here. Coach Morris, go 3R super results. And I love this. Shooby-doo, you love it. Go, 22D Senior A. Shout out to Anthony.
That's probably, I don't know Anthony. I wonder what Anthony's last name is.
I'm not too sure. Anyway, and we have Ayet Full, I believe. Itaful. Yay, good luck to TMU. Thank you.
Music. 3, 2, music.
Music. A very strong rivalry between these three universities, and boy, it is going to get really, really quick on the water. Under 24 post-secondary mixed standard minor final number 2. Lane number 2 on the inside running empty. Lane 3 from the U of T, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. Lane 4 from Western University, the Western Mustangs. And lane 5, TMU Bold from the Toronto Metropolitan University. 3 boats, and we have lane number 6 on the outside running empty. And good luck, TMU, good luck from SMIDD. Coach Morin, 3 hours coached by Caroline Gallipo, 7 times world champion, China and Hungary, etc. Coach Morin, good luck to all. Go, 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 3R.
And there they go, Tony. This is race number 69 on the water. This is the minor final 2. Even though it's a minor final, it's still a race to each of these teams. They're going to try to win this race. In lane number 3, we have the Rothman Commerce Liquid Assets Black. In lane number 4, Western Mustangs. In lane number 5, it's TMU Bold. As they come down the race course, it looks like it's Fiona steering boat number 4. I recognize her as the steers for Western Mustangs. She is still going straight. That's awesome. It is 3 and 4. 3 and 4. It's going to be Rothman Commerce versus Western Mustangs. Let's see who takes this. Last 50 meters. It's 3-4, 4-3. Coming to the last 50 meters. It's going to be both 3 or 4. Unofficially, it will be boat number 3, Rothman Commerce Liquid Assets, with Fiona steering boat number 4, Western Mustangs. And in third place, unofficially, is the TMU Bold. We do have a small break, and we'll be back to you shortly with race number 70. This will be the 24 UPS Big Standard Minor Final 1. Music.
Two races of the day before we get into the awards a little later on this afternoon. We are into a brief break at the moment. Race number 70. I believe they're out on the water. This will be the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard minor final number 1. Lane number 2, Dragon Warriors. Lane 3, Holy Macro. Lane 4, the Golden Hydras. Lane 5, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And lane number 6 will be the Diamond Ducks. And for race number 71, heads up, this will be the final race of day number 2 before we get into our first award ceremony this weekend. Race number 71, the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard major final. Lane number 2, the U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3, 22D True Grit Mixed. Lane number 4, PWC Under 24 Mixed. Lane 5, the Jade Dragons. And lane 6, the Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Pink. Once race number 71 is finished, there will be a slight break. We will be getting the stage ready. As you can see, we already have 2 podiums set up. I believe the gold and bronze. We should get the silver out there as well. Stage, of course, this is where a lot of our winning teams will be out on the stage. And again, we do have lots of room. The stands will fill very quickly, but there will be lots of room up in the square, where you see, I think, 2 cyclists wearing their lime green outfits. Hello. It just, yeah, nice way. Thank you. You can hear me. You're up in the cheap seats. That is good. But again, there will be lots of room in the blue seats, and again, lots of room in the square as well. When we bring the winning teams onto the stage, the way to come onto the stage, you will see at the north end, the little bridge heading on over. We'll bring you out onto the stage. I will be emceeing the awards. Kerry will be handling some of the music, but we will have lots of fun. We've got Scott's, again, President of Dragon Boat Canada. We do have a special guest today, but we should have a lot of fun. As I mentioned, again, safety is our #1 concern today. When we're on the dock, there will be a lot of people on the dock. There might be some movement, but please, we don't want anybody being tossed into the water for safety concerns. Lots of people have phones in their back pockets, but again, safety is our #1 concern when we're on the dock, and we will have some fun. We'll thank all of our sponsors, the entire team. But again, race number 70 standing by once again. This is the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard minor final #1. Race number 70, lane 2 on the inside, Dragon Warriors, lane 3, Holy Macro, lane 4, the Golden Hydras, lane 5, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. Lane 6 will be the Diamond Ducks. And again, a heads up on our final race, 71. Under 24 post-secondary mixed standard major final. Lane 2, U of T Iron Dragons Blue. Lane 3, 22D True Grit Mixed. Lane 4, PDBC Under 24 Mixed. Lane 5, the Jade Dragons. And Lane 6, Rotman Commerce Liquid Assets Pink. And again, standing by race number 70. Good luck. Music. Thank you.
Doing? Dan Vincent's having fun here. Vincent, have you raced yet? No, he hasn't responded. We're talking to Vincent down here on the docks, if the camera could just go down and shoot at Vincent. He's got the flag with True Grit. We're going to show you Vincent. He's been doing this for the last 2 days. Michael Wu, you're a slave driver, buddy. So we're looking down. There's a dock right down on the bottom. You'll see there's Vincent in the tan shorts, white shirt, and he's been waving the True Grit flag all day. Now, unfortunately, Vincent, your race is race 71. We're going to race now, race number 70. This is the minor final. These are the top 5 teams in a minor final of the 24U post-secondary. In lane number 2, we have the Dragon Warriors. Lane number 3, Holy Macro. Lane 4, Golden Hydra. Lane 5, U of T Iron Dragons Gold. And lane number 6, Diamond Ducks. Did I say Diamond Ducks? I did. At the conclusion of race 670 and 71, we will then switch our attention down to the docks right in front of the tower. This is our grandstand area where we'll be presenting medals. Tony, you'll be the MC for that event, and are you looking forward to meeting some of these top winners?
Oh yes, the awards here, they are a party. I'll be out there on the stage prior to the awards doing a quick warm-up. Again, safety is the number 1 concern, letting people know how we're getting onto this stage. But we do have, of course, Scott will be with us, Scott Murray, President of Dragon Boat Canada. We do have a very special VP, a very important person, MP Vance Badaway will be with us today.
Amazing.
But we'll be thanking all of the sponsors and everybody involved today, so that'll be taking place in the next little while.
Thanks, Tony. We're going to pay our attention now to race number 70. This is the minor final. These are the teams that did not make the major final, but do not give up on this. They're going to try to take a medal on this race. As the starters give the final calls, teams are placing their nose of their boat into the chute. The start will be imminent. And there they go. Right off the get-go, it is the U of T Iron Dragons Gold. They've got something to prove. But in lane number 4, Golden Hydras are going to stay with them with the Holy Macro. I love that name. Holy rolls off my tongues very easily. Coming to the 100-meter mark, this is going to be 4 boats coming to the finish line. Boat 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boat 6 is losing a little ground here in the Diamond Ducks. Diamond Ducks, you only have 100 meters left. Coming to the last 50 meters, it is boat number 4 in the lead. It is going to be Golden Hydras fighting off the U of T Iron Dragons Gold and the Holy Macro. Coming to the finish line, it's 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3. Coming to the finish line unofficially, it's going to be 4. And then 3 and 5, looks like it's going to be a close race. We'll go to video for that race, and then follow through the rear will be the Diamond Ducks. That was race number 70 from Welland, Ontario, the minor final of the 24 post-secondary mix.
And we see 3 white flags, so we've had a good race. We're coming up to the final race. And again, we need some cheering. Lots of room here on the docks. And of course, we have Vince out there with his flag. Good work, sir. Race number 71, all set to go. Well, we should be out on the water fairly shortly. The under 24 post-secondary mixed standard major final.
It's funny, Vince has got an umbrella now. He's got 2 ladies from True Grit keeping him shaded. I think the sun's killing him.
I think, my God, his entourage.
His entourage. Hey, that's excellent. So yes, for those who are waiting for their medals, I would start making your way down to the grandstand now. Just a quick reminder for 2 safety issues. There is no allowance for anyone throwing anybody in the water to celebrate, nor do we want any participants jumping in the water, as the shoreline here is very, very treacherous. Number 2, we do not allow for any alcohol to be sprayed on other paddlers, especially with glass bottles. So we ask, please be mindful and respectful of other athletes by not throwing anyone in the water, nor using liquor or any kind of bottled to spray other paddlers in your celebration. We will be doing a presentation shortly after race number 71. Please, if you feel that you've won a medal or you want to steal a medal, come on down to the grandstand. We would love to have you.
Right, and again, I know the last few years the dock area where we do the awards was a little unstable, and again, when we had lots of athletes and winners on board, but it has been well stabilized. I know they did some renovations here the last couple of years, so I think it looks pretty safe. But again, please stay on the dock. Safety, of course, is our #1 consideration. Looking ahead, race number 71, and again, this, as we used before, this is going to be a barn burner. We've got 5 boats in the water for the under 24 post-secondary mixed standard major final.
You like that word, barn burner.
Yeah, that's, I've used that in a number of races.
Where'd you get that from?
Barn burner, well, it's an old expression, I guess, an old English expression about when you see a burning barn, things are aflame, things are happening. It's just it's an expression.
We just call it, it's going to be a hell of a race. Barn burner.
Well, my father was a Brit. Okay, so
that could be
I think it's an old British expression, so I'll blame my late dad, but I think some people will relate to that.
Were you here for last year's Canadian Nationals?
I was.
I heard there was a bit of a kerfuffle with a 2K race and some collisions. Did you see that?
This might have happened. I think we had here, but we had last year. Of course, you'll know this gentleman. We had here, and he was up in here. We were working together on a couple of races. Mr. Jim Farintosh.
Jim was up here.
He was here, and Jim Farintosh and I were about roughly the same height.
Yeah, Jim's a
But
tall,
Jim
tall guy.
Farintosh, I've known Jim for many years. Jim Farintosh, he was a member of my running club years ago.
Gotcha.
Longboat Roadrunners. Jim passed me at the 22-mile mark of the 1984 Boston Marathon.
And he never looked back.
I've never forgiven him.
Have you seen Jim lately?
Yes, I do a lot of cycling, east end of Toronto towards Oshawa. He lives in Pickering.
Okay.
So once in a while, I will cycle through. We'll get together for coffee, and he kind of fills me in on what's been happening. He does a lot of canoeing, but he's now retired. But he's still.
I heard a little rumor from a bird upstairs. I won't name her name, but I heard a little rumor he sold his camp in the U.S.
That I'm not sure. I know he was down there this year, but.
Yeah, he was running a camp called Bow Wave, and I heard he from the little birdie told me that he sold it, and I understand Scott Murray now owns Bow Wave Camp. And it looks like Jim is sailing into the sunset very nicely.
He's doing very well, but I remember 3 years ago, I think it was about 3 years ago, here we had a great celebration for Jim. He was inducted into the Dragon Boat Canada Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's
very
awesome.
well deserved, of course.
Very nice.
But a great gentleman. I like to call him the Obi-Wan Kenobi of dragon boating. Right.
Andrea Dillon was nominated into the Hall of Fame for the IDBF. Just this last year in Thailand, and I got to witness that celebration. So Andrea Dillon was nominated as well from the West Coast with FCRCC. So the fans who are watching from afar, love to see your comments about this race. And to Jim Farintosh, Andrea Dillon, we thank you for your leadership in the sport of dragon boating in Canada. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is race number 71, the final race of the 24U PS Major Final. We have in lane number 1, U of T, Dragons Blue. Lane number 2, 22 True Grit. And lane number 4, PDBC. Lane number 5, J Dragons. And lane number 6, Rotham. Commerce Liquid Acid Pink. As they come down the race course, this is again another 4-boat heat. It's going to be 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5. And it's going to be PDBC, J Dragons, and 22 Grit. Coming to the finish line, last 50 meters. It is 4, 3, 5 now. 3, 4, 5. It's going to be between 4 and 3. 4 and 3. It's going to be PDBC, or 3. It will be 22 True Grit. Yes! Unofficial, please. Thank you. That was a great race, everyone. Vincent, you are the lucky charm down there. Congratulations to all teams. It is time for the medal award ceremony. Music. And let's cut off your connection. You go down. I got this. I'll be watching you.
Good. Okay, good.
Did you